It's okay. Scormac's always sitting in the audience. It's just a question of if he's, paying attention right now or not.
Alright. Oh, Scormac is here already.
Yeah, what'd I tell you? I can always count on that.
Alright. I think everything's set up properly. But if it's not, I will get back up. Here I come. Here I come. I'm here.
It's you.
It's me. Now you can hear me at a decent volume, hopefully.
Yeah, actually, I would say.
Instead of distant yelling.
I don't know, I think the distant yelling really makes it.
I should just do an entire stream from the distance at some point.
You should do that and then have, like, if anyone asks, you just ignore it.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
My audio is exactly the same.
How dare you
Hi,
suggest
Hope.
otherwise? Hey, Hope!
Welcome home.
Ooh, I'm just arranging some cushions.
That's good. It's good to be comfortable.
It sure is. It's one of my favorite things, actually.
Oh yeah, I need to tweet about this shit too. There we go.
You can just do what I do when I'm on Steve's stream and just retweet mine.
No, I had to make a stupid joke instead.
Okay. That's cool as well.
Thank you. I made a great joke about how Sonic Battle is not for the Nintendo DS.
That's true.
It's very true.
It's funny because it's true.
That's my comedy. A little bit of truth.
That's how you do good stand-up, right? People relate to it because it speaks to their lives. Oh yeah, I remember
That's
how
cool.
Sonic Battle wasn't on the DS.
These are things I thought about all the time as a youth. Couldn't ask for a better thing to enjoy after coming home. Hell yeah!
This is gonna be a nice. I still need to go back and make clips from Sonic 06 last week, but
God, yeah, like, I was watching that, and it's just, like, you could make an entire highlight reel from one fucking playthrough yet. Those glitches, Tails dying constantly in the background,
oh my God,
I can't.
It was so funny. I've been debating whether or not I should actually... I don't usually archive any of my streams, but I've been debating whether I should archive just the Sonic anniversary ones on my YouTube channel or something.
Yeah, why not?
I'm still thinking about it, but I should probably make a decision real soon before they
Because
start
things are going to start
disappearing.
expiring.
Yeah.
Mhm. I mean, you can just highlight them on Twitch as well.
That's true.
But that's what I do.
That's
Because
true.
everyone yelled at me when I didn't, so now I do that.
Can you just do that for everything, though?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
It never stops you. You can make your highlight as long as you want. What I pretty much do is I just cut out the 5-minute intro before I start playing, and then everything else I keep in. And then I highlight it, and then I organize them into collections based on the series.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll do that then.
Yeah.
Because
Exactly.
the reason I've been debating it is because I don't want to I don't really want to make a second YouTube channel for it, but also
yeah,
I don't
but it'll
really
fill
want
up.
to fill my
There's so much.
exactly. So, not that I've put anything new on my YouTube channel in like 5 years at this point anyway,
But still, I would feel the same way, and like I don't post super often.
I think I've only got like 200 YouTube subscribers, and I don't want to. Most of them are there for animated stuff I did, I think.
Sure, yeah.
I don't want
Makes
to
sense.
like fill it up with Sonic streams.
No,
Especially
for the best.
I've been intending to do something real with my YouTube channel for all of this time anyway. I just haven't gotten around to it.
Yeah, I feel that. Everything's so time consuming, dude. We talked about this literally last stream where it's just like there's so many things we want to do, but there's just not enough time for all the things.
Exactly. I've got all these ideas for like video essays I want to do, but I've got to record it and then I've got to listen to my voice while I edit. Hey, Salty!
Yeah. Hi and bye, Salty. Thank you so much for stopping in.
Yeah. Everyone is loving the sprites of this game. By
It's 'cause
everyone,
they're so
I mean
fucking
me.
rad. Yeah,
they're
I'm
super
me
rad.
as well, but Mike just doesn't speak for my opinions.
Yeah, I don't like to assume. Maybe there's one person here who's like, oh, these goddamn sprites. I'm sick of them. Why are there so many? Jesus.
Why are there so many? Damn, there's a lot of sprites in my game. Don't know how to feel about that.
Let me. Okay, hopefully everything's fine and we're live now.
Yeah, we're live. We're looking at it.
Hey everybody, it's Sonic Battle. This is video game.
What the fuck? This is not what I signed up for.
You're here for Sonic 06.
Yeah.
Amy's so cute in this game.
She really is.
Or
though.
just
Look
in
at
that
her.
picture. Wait, I think everybody
Yeah.
looks better in these pictures than they do in the actual game, but Amy especially.
These are just really good portraits.
Heck yeah. I love the style of
Who's
this
this
game.
fireball character though? He's just Sonic's eyeballs pasted on a fireball.
Well, that's the thing,
Call him
like,
Flame the Fireball.
there were so many rumors when this game came out, like kind of Mew under the truck style rumors of like unlocking
Sure.
the fireball character.
God, I can't even imagine. All right, time to try and voice Amy.
Yeah, I
again.
forgot we have to do voices.
Oh God, reading. Sonic, I know you're here. You can't hide from me. My cards tell me you're here.
Oh hey!
Cards?
Yeah, her tarot cards.
Oh, good.
Here's the thing.
Yep.
So, it was mentioned in the manual for Sonic CD that she found Sonic using her tarot cards. Never
Oh.
mentioned again, I thought, until a new comic that's coming out like next month brings them up.
Oh, it's just so scarce. Interesting.
Yeah, but here they are being mentioned here. This is like the one mention of them in between
this
those two
bridges
things.
it.
And I completely forgot about that. Anyway,
How do you even use tarot cards to find? That's not okay.
I don't know.
Amy. Tails, where's Sonic? He isn't here. What? What did you say? He isn't here. What? He's not here?
She's not very good at listening.
Amy. That's what he said. He said. So he is here. Uh-oh. I fucked up. Sonic!
This is another case of like, how did you know it wasn't the real one?
Yeah.
Because
it's
you
a good
just
thing
told
Tails
me,
is a
Fox
kid.
boy.
Yeah.
Are we just going back?
He must be at the cemetery. God. Hi, Oscar. Welcome in.
Hey! Emerald, let's go!
Hi, Steve.
Hey, Steve! Sonic, will you teach me another deadly attack technique today? I want to commit murder!
He doesn't even notice me. We really have to start practicing raising our baby together. Where the heck is Sonic anyway? You just said. Oh, I know. At the beach. Damn it. He must have gotten cold feet.
He's definitely at the beach. He's always
He's
at the
definitely
beach.
at the beach. He has to be. There's nowhere else he goes. Oh, how cute. He's more sensitive than I thought. He was.
My bad.
Could have ended that.
Oh, here we go.
There we go! He must be over at the beach. Here I come!
Must be at the beach, whatever that is.
Whatever the fuck that is, none of us will ever learn. Tails, I need you to get that dictionary you read to Emerald and just start teaching people things. Wait, Amy! What is it? Come on, spit it, will ya? It's just that Eggman is hunting for Emerald and that... Eggman? What the fuck is that? Oh, come on, I don't have all day. I'll get the rest of the details from Sonic.
Tails just fades away. Tails doesn't exist unless someone's there to observe him.
That remains true with even his own chapter, because Emerald's always there. Sonic!
Yo, Amy! Mom, good to see you.
Oh wow! It seems that our baby has learned quite a few more words. So, how are you doing, Emerald, my dear?
Well, you know, I'm chilling, sweetheart.
Hey!
Ouch!
Sonic! Did you teach him to talk like that, Sonic?
Emerald, my dear? Why are you talking like that, Amy?
Do you have a problem with that?
No, not really. Hey, Emerald, watch out for this girl. Mom?
What is it, darling?
Your punch got not juice, fool. You couldn't even kill a fly with that.
God, not juice.
Yeah, you know what? I didn't even need to read that line. I remember it by heart. It's like the one line from this game. Because it confused me so much, and I think it's a typo.
I think it's a typo. But my God, God, not juice.
Yeah, that's what it said. I didn't actually read it off the screen, but if anybody was looking, like, I promise you that's what it says.
Sonic! Now where'd he go? Wait just a second. He left our precious Emerald here all alone at the beach. I wonder if he's trying to tell me something. Maybe he's challenging me to take care of Emerald and see if I can protect him from Eggman by myself.
He's not. Also, Emerald left.
After all, I did fail as a mother by letting Rouge kidnap Emerald, but I won't let Sonic down again. I'll protect Emerald the way only a mother can, and that'll show Sonic that I can be a good mom.
I'm trying really hard to skip through at a good pace,
it's
but
okay.
it's not working
It's
out.
alright. I just need to start dragging my words out.
And if I do... Will you come get me, Sonic? I will make a perfect bride.
She's 12.
She's 12.
Oh shoot, Emerald! Where are you, honey?
I love that we actually saw him leave.
He literally was just like, oh, I guess I'll go.
Yeah, she's just chatting. I'm gonna go.
Oh, beach part 2.
Yeah, there's a secret beach over here. I knew this was here because when I was playing it off stream, I was like, where the hell am I supposed to go now? And I wandered the whole world to this secret beach that's never been used before.
Sonic is a bad influence. You're right, Oscar.
Found him. Found him. Capture him. Capture him. Huh, you overgrown rust bucket. I'll tear you into scraps in 3 seconds.
Hey!
Mom!
Thwack.
Get!
Don't talk like that, Emerald.
Don't hit your children, Amy. Oh,
Yeah,
attack!
I mean, you're gonna be a bad mom.
Hey! You filthy trash! What do you think you're doing? Go back to where you came from if you don't want to be smashed, stomped on, and turned into ashes.
She's like the angriest of anyone. Go, Mom!
Did I just say that? Ahem. Anyway, will you send a message to the doctor? Please? Please let him know that we do not wish to play with his little robots.
Capture it! Capture it!
You just don't give up, do you? I guess I'll have to show them that I mean business.
Alright.
You know, a pass through Google Translate is probably pretty accurate to any Sonic game from this era. They
That's
all have
true.
their, like, translation
They're all
issues.
a bit stilted, a little awkward.
That's the thing, like, whenever you talk to people who don't like them, and they tell you their problems with the cutscenes, all of it just comes down to translation issues.
Yeah.
Pretty much all the time. They're like, it's bad because they said this one thing in this one cutscene, and I'm like, yeah, but that's not what they said in the Japanese version.
Like, you can definitely have a problem with the translations, but, like, I don't think the translations are, you know, the game's fault necessarily.
Yeah.
Because the base game is still the same.
It's I think I
Spin
pointed
to
out
win.
I think I pointed out a couple of the translation issues in Sonic Adventure 2 when I
Yes.
was playing it, because there's one bit that always stands out to me near the end where the space colony's crashing and Eggman comes in and explains what's happening, and Knuckles is like, "Stop it right now!" And and Eggman says, "I'd have done this a long time ago if I had the chance." And it sounds like he means he would have made the space colony crash. But he's supposed to be saying he'd have already stopped it if he could.
Yeah. Hi, Danny. We are winning.
We're winning. I don't need to pay attention too much to these fights because Amy's extremely powerful.
As Scormax said, spin to win.
There we go, we win.
Amazing.
They're such losers. Wow. Scum of the earth.
I love Amy. She's great. Attack! Attack!
Haven't you had enough?
Let's try the other move.
I like the part where they're all in the spaceship talking over each other as the emeralds fall out of it. That's also
Yeah.
my favorite part, Oscar.
Yeah.
Don't sweat, Knuckles. Don't sweat. All the sound effects happening.
And it's like, Knuckles pulls the lever, and the ship flies off, and then like a full minute later, Sonic says, "Don't touch that lever!"
Oh, woo, woo! Everyone yelled.
And again, like, watch that cutscene in Japanese, and they don't talk over each other. It's so weird. I don't know how that happened only in the English version.
My true favorite aspects of Sonic Adventure 2, as it stands from, obviously, the Western release, is one, the audio mixing is just so garbage. You just can't hear anyone yelling anything.
Especially
and I think
Shadow.
that explains, especially Shadow. And I think that explains why they talk over each other. They can't tell everyone's talking.
Yeah. I do think that the audio mixing is a problem even in the Japanese one. That's one thing that's
Probably.
not. That's one thing that's not explained by the translation. Because I remember especially, I think it's like one of Shadow's first scenes where he's up on top of the bridge and all the cops are down below, and he has his first flashback of the game. And it's playing Shadow's theme song, and it comes back to him, and he gives some long speech about Maria. But if it wasn't for the subtitles, the only word you would be able to hear of it is at the very end when the music stops and he just goes, "Revenge!" Everything else is drowned out by the music.
It sums up his character.
Drowned out by his own angsty music.
Probably because Japanese takes shorter to speak. It really depends. Like, I wouldn't say in general it always does. Especially because that is kind of part of the dubbing experience, is trying to figure out how to say things in that nature.
I do know...
Because then otherwise, if Japanese was always shorter, then a lot of our English dubs would also have that issue with anime.
Yeah. No, I actually do know kind of why it's a problem in Sonic Adventure 2. Because Sonic Adventure 2 was quite rushed in its translation phase because they had to get it out for the 10th anniversary.
Right.
So, whereas with Sonic Adventure 1, the actors were all able to watch the cutscene on a screen in front of them as they were acting it, so they could match it properly to the timing. For Sonic Adventure 2, they didn't have that.
Yeah, that'll mess you up.
So yeah, they were reading the lines, but they couldn't see the scene playing out, so they had a basic
Had
like
to wing it.
it was kind of like, we need this sentence to be this long, and they tried to get it into that time frame as much as possible, but you know, they didn't always do great.
Wild.
Yes, Scormac, Sonic Team in the 2000s, they were trying to pump out 2 games every year. And I think Iizuka, who's in charge of Sonic Team now, has said that was a mistake. And so they're trying to do it differently now, which is why we haven't had a Sonic game in what's it been now, like 4 years since the last one?
Something like that.
But now all the Sonic fans are upset, and they're like, has the Sonic series ended? Where's our new game? So they can't win.
Hi, Meta. Hi, Hylian.
Hey, Meta,
Welcome
how's it
in.
going? Hylian? Oh, Cave Story. I need to play that someday.
Someday.
I've started it, like, 10 years ago and never finished it.
Don't
Anyway,
ever
sorry.
let me see you here again!
No, don't even worry. I was just catching about chat, too.
Mom, look! It's another green emerald.
It slowly descended into my eyeball.
Did something drop?
Did it drop something, rather? Same
Mom,
difference?
it's an emerald shard.
There's another one!
I love that we have to go through this little animation
Why?
every time.
Why? Every time. It's so slow.
Emerald, you gain new abilities when you take Chaos Emeralds, right?
The new wonder drug. She's taking them. Yep. Lately, I've been able to tell if there are Chaos Emeralds within my surroundings.
I wonder if you've got a sensor of some sort. Well, if I collect enough Chaos Emeralds to make you a full-grown robot, maybe Sonic will finally accept me as his wife.
I'm glad that they've dropped all the talk of marriage and wives in the newer games.
It's for the best. I think she's kind of, moved on. Well, not moved on, but, like, she's grown as a person a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, Emerald darling. No more calling you darling. You're now a grown boy. Let's have you use your sensor to search for emeralds, shall we?
Amy, teach me some attacks, will ya?
Will ya?
Oh, I mean, please?
I guess it's alright. Let's head over to my house. I have a favor to ask you over there anyway.
Can you kill Rouge?
You go to her house and there's just like a bulletin board of red thread of like plans.
Oh, we haven't seen her house yet, have we?
We haven't.
Not on the inside, anyway.
I know. Yeah, because we saw the pink building that we
Yeah.
assume she owns all of.
Yeah.
My place is over at Central City. Follow me.
Yeah, her house is, The decoration in her house is intense. You don't usually see people with a lot of photos of themselves. Oh, I skipped a
You
bit.
know, I'm sure we'll be fine. Okay, here we are. We're home, Cream. It's her.
Yeah, her first
Ah.
appearance.
Oh, she's so adorable. She has like a very high voice, huh?
Yeah.
I need
Very
to take
high
a drink
end.
of water before I start doing that.
It's very high and kind of like light. It's like kind of breathy almost.
Yeah.
It's almost like a high-pitched shadow.
Also cannot be heard over music. I'm already going really high for Amy, so I need to go even higher.
I appreciate you doing this for me.
Listen, this is why you asked me on.
Yeah, I was like, I cannot hit that.
No.
It's impossible.
Welcome back.
Oh, that's really good.
Thank you.
I could do cheese though.
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah, go for cheese. You don't have many characters going on right now.
And you must be Emerald. Amy has told me all about you.
I got it, I promise.
How do you do? I'm Emerald.
I'm Cream, and this is my friend Cheese. Ciao, ciao.
I can go a bit higher than that, but I'm not managing it right now.
We're just struggling right now.
Are you?
Oh my word.
Sorry.
I swear. And no, it's just because I had dairy before streaming and I should not have done that, because that coats the throat.
And that rhymes.
It does. If I learned anything from doing choir, it's you stop having milk products before talking.
Are you a robot, Emerald?
No. Yep, I am Sonic's robot.
He just like sweats No.
Oh shit, they can tell.
Sonic's robot? Say, Sonic got this robot just to get us ready to start raising a family.
I did.
No, Amy. I don't think that's the case. What do you mean that's not the case? So, what brings you here, Emerald? Moving on.
Amy's going to teach me attack techniques.
Attack? Are you gonna fight? I'm against fighting. Ah, Cream, it's not really fighting. He's here to work out with me.
Doing boxer size, okay. That a thing you do?
Apparently.
What? That again?
Apparently, yeah, enough that Cream recognizes it.
Yeah. It's the highest I've heard you see Chico in ages. Yeah, I bet. I don't typically voice video characters. Drink milk to get a smoker's voice without the years and years of debt, failing health, and addiction. That is true.
Oh, I should just down a bunch of milk before these, because I need that.
Yeah, you need some
Eggman.
gravel to your... Yeah.
I just remembered that I had something to do.
Alright, bye, Cream. See you later.
I don't remember if Eggman's in Amy's story, but I know he's in Cream's.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Hey, Cream, where are you going? She's been acting weird lately. Maybe she's just going through some changes, like puberty.
She's 6. I like that the implication here is that Amy has beaten up Cream. And Cream doesn't want it to happen again.
Well, Emerald, are you ready for some boxercise? The one who gets fight, yeah. Fight.
Yeah. Oh wait, who? Oh good, okay, I'm Emerald.
Thank God.
I was about to be like, wait, should I have switched Emerald to weak mode? Look at all these pictures of herself that she has in her house.
Amy practices self-love every goddamn day.
And there's a Chow. And there's
The
Sonic.
Chow's good.
I feel like it
Only
should be
one
switched.
Sonic?
Yeah. I feel like all of these should be pictures of Sonic and then one Amy on the floor, maybe.
I also like that this kind of implies that she owns, like, a lot of stuff in these drawers.
Yeah.
But she wears, like, 3 outfits throughout the entirety of the series.
Yep.
And one of those is the writer's outfit.
Yeah. And the other one is the, oh no, wait, she's got a classic outfit, this outfit, the writer's outfit, and her possibly not canon I'm at the Olympics with Mario outfit.
Ah, right. Should have thought about the Olympics.
But, you know, we don't know if that's real. She might not have
True,
that.
true.
Can Sonic copyright strike this? I feel like if Sonic went in there... Sonic has definitely never been inside her house.
No,
But
I don't think he wants to.
If he went in there, would he be more disturbed if they were all pictures of him, or more disturbed that they're all pictures of her?
Huh.
Which is the more disturbing option?
I'm gonna... Okay. I'll think about that.
What do you think, chat? Which one? Which one?
Wait! Danny, start a prediction! Or a poll. Sorry, not a prediction, a poll. I need to see what everyone says.
Ha ha! Pant, not bad.
Boxercise! Now I'm not sure what it is. It's, boxercise. Start a poll. Is it scarier to see a bunch of Amy's or a bunch of Sonics in there from Sonic's perspective?
Boxercise really does help you lose weight. I can feel the fat burn. I'm gonna be so fit after this is over.
Amy's
You're
weird
12.
in this game.
Okay, we're gonna have to take it up a notch this time. But first, yeah.
Okay, yeah, alright, I expected that. You know, the first fight was over so quickly, I didn't even register it was happening. I was just looking at the pictures.
Yeah.
Because we've overpowered Emerald so much. He cannot be beaten, even by me.
She's standing on her own face. That can't be good for her. All right, there we go. I'm gonna personally say a room full of. Well, no, because he would expect that, right? Like.
Yeah, he'd probably go in expecting a room full of pictures of himself, and then when it's pictures of her, would it be a relief, or would it be scarier?
I voted for Amy's, but I'm not sure. Until they canonically approach this topic.
I mean, it's established now. It hadn't been established yet by this point, but it's established now that he does like her as well, but he's just not interested in dating right now.
Yeah.
But at
They're
this
children.
point, yeah, exactly. But at this point, like, we didn't really know how he felt. All we knew was
For sure.
outwardly that he wanted to be away from her.
Well, because she comes on strong. He
She
can
sure
recognize and
does.
respect and care about her, but also establish the fact that he needs some fucking boundaries.
I think Sonic X was the first time that they really went into, like, yeah, he does feel the same way. And most of Sonic X isn't canon, but the interpersonal relationships of the characters is canon, apparently.
Yeah, it's like all the events aren't, but
Yeah.
it's such a weird system.
Because apparently, because Vector has a crush on Cream's mom, which had only ever been shown in Sonic X. But when they were together in the comics, the guy who writes them hadn't put anything about that in it because he was like, okay, Sonic X isn't canon, so I'm not going to include Vector having a crush on Cream's mom. And then Sonic Team came back and they were like, please change this because Vector has a crush on Cream's mom. So that's another piece of Sonic X lore that has become canon. Oops, I missed a bit.
So wild. Who
I
cares?
think he was like, okay, Mom, let's continue or something.
Yeah, just give me a second.
Okay, I'm gonna go play outside.
Don't play in the streets! Wait, boy, I'm getting lightheaded.
So we can go here and we'll have to fight Fee, but I think it's optional and we can just go straight back.
I'm back.
Mom, I'm home!
Amy is resting right now. She wanted to go out to find you, but she's burnt out. Ever since you were kidnapped, she's been boxercising to gain more strength so she can protect you next time. But when we found out that boxercise also helped her lose weight, she's been working
Out every day. I thought it was gonna be extra hard, but sure didn't.
I guess she pushed herself too much. And hard.
I got distracted because because it came up a room full of Amy's.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, I think I agree. I think a room full of Amy's is probably... Because he comes into a room full of pictures of himself, he's going to be like, well, this is what I expected.
Yeah, like it's still weird, but he has like the emotional preparation for it.
Yeah.
Cheese and I are also beat, since she had us working out with her.
Okay, yeah, she did beat Creamer.
Ciao! Alright, I'm ready! Amy! You can't work out like that. Look! You can't even walk straight.
Yeah, whatever. Cream, you're gonna join us this time. Oh no. Oh,
Oh no!
Okay,
Yeah,
gameplay
okay.
stuff.
No holding back. Emerald, you'll take it easy on me, right?
Oh good, I'm still Emerald.
thank God.
Every time a fight starts that Emerald's involved in, I'm always like, am I Emerald? Please let me be Emerald.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Because
Cream...
otherwise we're gonna probably have to switch.
Yep.
Walking into a room of self-portraits like walking into Squidward's house. Exactly. It's just a little disconcerting. The ego is a bit too much.
Yeah. I have to make sure I don't get surrounded now. There's two of them.
Yeah.
Because they nearly killed
I
me.
think you're winning.
I'm definitely winning, yeah.
Man, I gotta be really careful being 4 points, 5 points ahead.
Get dead, bunny girl.
So mean. She asked you to go easy on her.
Going easy isn't. Oh my god, she killed me. See, Cream's powerful.
Yay! I'm rooting for Cream now. I know it's not her chapter, but...
Yeah, we can root for Cream next time.
I think I should be allowed to root for whoever I want all the time. You know who I'm rooting for? Tails, who doesn't exist right now.
Yeah, Tails is actually not in this game very much.
No, like, he's right there at the start when they're really kind of being like, hey, it's the original trio, haha. And then now he's just kind of there to be like, Sonic's not home.
Yeah, we've not really seen him much in a while. I guess he's been in most of the chapters, but... I guess because they're always going back to him to reassemble the emeralds, but...
Yeah.
Oh, you two aren't that weak.
Scormac's comment.
What was it?
Take it easy on your emerald. Sure, Cream destruction mode active.
He'd probably call it recovery mode. If he's
Yeah.
anything like Gamma.
That's true. Great fucking Gamma every time recovery mode activated. Explode.
Yeah. Mushroom cloud.
That's it. The kids' gloves are off. Amy. Just wait here. Let me just go and take these off. Literally, the gloves. I'll change my attack technique. I'll be right back. What are you taking off? I just gotta take these off my arms and legs.
Are you like Rock Lee from Naruto? Do you have ankle weights and shit?
Yep.
Damn it, Amy! Stop being so cool!
You were wearing weights? You were wearing these this entire time?
That's right!
Oh my gosh, Amy.
I guess we just go back in.
Yeah, alright.
Alright, Emerald, this time it's for real.
Okay, let's go.
I'll win this match no matter what. I think Amy has lost the focus of this training.
Yeah, I think so. Now she's faster than Sonic. We haven't seen all of Amy's full power.
Now, I'm trying to think what happens in Amy's story beyond this, because all I remember is just fighting here over and over again.
That might really be it, huh?
It doesn't seem like much else has happened.
Cream be like, that's actually a good way to damage your joints and cause massive muscle strain, Amy. It's true.
Amy's
If you
not
tried
gonna be
to do
able
what Rock Lee did, it fucks you up.
Amy's not going to be able to bend her knees by the time she's 20.
Exactly. It's okay. She's just going through a phase right now. A weird boxer size phase.
Because Amy's one of the few characters who doesn't have any superpowers.
Yeah.
She's the Batman of Sonic the Hedgehog.
It's true. She just works really hard to be super strong and lets her spite fuel her.
Yeah. Unless anger is a superpower. I guess she has that.
Yeah, she's got a lot of that.
Alright.
Rock Lee spoilers, but Rock Lee can't even be Rock Lee. It's true.
A room full
To be
of
fair though, that was Gara's fault.
Wait, I didn't even see the Squidward poll happening. I didn't know anything about
Three
that.
votes when we weren't looking. God.
I didn't know it was happening until the result came up.
You know, I saw Danny mention like abusing mod powers, and then I just didn't put together what it was.
I'm okay with it.
No, I don't want to ignore your funny joke. It's funny.
It was good. Okay.
That's it. No more.
She's dead!
Amy.
Mom! I think there's an emerald around here.
Emerald, please!
There's definitely a chaos emerald around here. It's there!
Priorities, my boy.
Oh, you serious? I'm okay now.
No, this is a different Amy who just walked in, because the first one collapsed on the
She
floor in
just-
the
yeah.
middle, and this new one just walked in from the side.
Unless you just like crawled between Cream's legs and popped up the other side.
She didn't pop up though, she came in.
That's true. Which one's weirder, chat?
Wait, do you
Second
think...
Amy.
Wait, maybe she actually did die and then she respawned at the star post and came back?
Canonical's respawning. Oh no.
Mom, over here!
Cream, stay here and watch the place for us.
That L looked so weird to me for a moment.
We'll be back.
Wait, maybe all of those pictures in her house are one-ups. That's traditionally a one-up in the Sonic universe, isn't it? A picture of
you're
your own
right,
face.
because it's just a yeah. Oh my god, this conspiracy.
Wow, she's the toughest woman I've ever known. Ciao, ciao. You got it, cheese.
Now we have to go here. After it's been optional this
One
whole
more
time.
step.
Which way, Emerald?
What if one disappeared now? Target identified. Initiate capture mode.
Hey, it's Gamma. It's Gamma, right?
Oh no, don't do this. This breaks my heart thinking about it.
Initiate battle mode.
Hey, wait up. You're Gamma, right?
No such code name in memory. I am not Gamma.
This makes me sad.
He is also Gamma though.
He's still Gamma, but he's not.
he's
But also he's Gamma.
he's technically called Chaos Gamma in this one, but he's still called
Maybe
like you can't say there's no code name in memory because it's still his name.
it's one of those like search bars where you have to have it exactly right or else it just doesn't come up.
Yeah.
Alright, what's scarier from Danny's point of view? No one noticing my jokes, no one voting in the poll, a room full of Amy's, a room full of Sonic's, Sonic and Squidward fusion.
Oh wow.
Oh, actually, that one sounds terrifying. Yeah, I'm gonna vote that one.
There's definitely art of that on the internet already.
Yeah, but it doesn't stop it from being scary.
No, and I'm sure the art on the internet is terrifying. Get out of here, Gamma, just bouncing up and down.
Every time the same thing with Gamma, I know. He's just here to cause problems. And not even in a fun, wacky shenanigans way, like, just problems.
Yep. He's just a problem. Himself. Even just
Yeah.
fighting him is a problem because of his stupid explosion that I stole and put on Emerald.
Your stupid explosion, it's mine now, bitch.
Oh, here
I
it
love when
comes.
Meta post links. Yeah, oh.
What is it?
It's a Sonic Squidward fusion.
Oh, I knew it. Hold on.
It's pretty good, though.
Gotta go up.
Mike, do you think you could combine the Sonic and a Squidward voice? Just like do a nasally Sonic?
I don't know. I'd need to practice that. You know what? I'll have one ready next week. Or next time we do this.
There we go.
Because I've never practiced a Squidward voice. That's
Egg
that's
Pop
me.
Square Man will be his rival. Stop! These Sonic Squidwards are too powerful.
He works at an omelette place as a fry cook.
I'm dying. Oh, good. There's a crabs in Sonic Fusion. That's great. That's not scary at all, seeing those eyeballs morphed into one, basically. Jesus Christ. Why is that one done so well?
Hold on.
Yeah, listen, we got
Oh, it
10
is.
points. We're fine.
That is really good. Oh yeah,
You know-
I haven't lost a life yet, so.
Nah, you're fine.
But we might have to fight him again after this.
Oh, we undoubtedly. What do you think we're playing?
But since he already had 10 lives, it's probably gonna be him and a guard robo or something. Him and a feed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hope that it's not though, and we're just done with this.
Such losers.
I really love
Every
that
time.
quote.
It's so funny.
Unable to fight. Oh, maybe not. Okay.
Oh, what game are we playing? Hey you, wait! We lost him.
That way, Mom.
Isn't that...
That's right, Shadow the Hedgehog. No.
No, it's not Shadow because we
Jeez.
didn't get the.
I just want to hear it again so bad. I'm trying to tulpa Shadow into this plotline.
Sheesh, it's Night Babylon. I really don't want to take you to that spooky place.
I've been there lots of times. Let's go, Mom.
Hey, wait, Emerald!
I gotta see Messa's last.
Yeah, me too. Oh, it's loading.
Oh,
Oh, that reminds me. Has anyone
I
seen?
think it's the logo that really scares me on that one.
Has anyone seen? There's a Monsters Inc. TV show starting this week on Wednesday,
Yep.
and there's a
What
new
the
character
fuck,
in
man?
it named Gary, who is just Mike Wazowski painted blue. It's literally
Yeah.
all he is.
Yeah.
And people have made
yeah.
loads of Sonic Adventure 2 memes of him, and it's great.
It's so...
But when I first saw him, I sent the picture of him to Mel, and I was like, "This is absolutely just somebody's DeviantArt Monsters Inc. fan character."
Yeah.
His name's Gary. He looks exactly like Mike, but he's blue, and he's Mike's worst enemy. You couldn't make it up. No, Danny, but you've mentioned it before. I'm aware of it. You really liked it, right? I've never even heard of it.
There's too many licensed games around that time.
Yeah, licensed game. That's the thing. Like, there were so many licensed games at the time, and also they had a really bad reputation. I know there were a couple really good ones,
Yeah, most of them suck.
but yeah, I mostly ignored them. But I've heard really good things about a couple of the SpongeBob ones from that period as well.
Definitely. Those ones are solid.
Enemy detected. Didn't one of them just get remade?
Yeah, the Battle for Bikini Bottom stuff.
Yeah. It sucked. I just love it. That's valid though, Dan. I got so many games like that.
Yeah.
I've
who are you
streamed
calling
some
an
of them.
enemy?
What's that?
I've streamed some of them.
Yes.
Emerald, let's take care of this robot real quick and get our emerald shard.
Okay, Mom. Oh, I'm Amy.
Cool.
That's fine. I don't mind. It was a problem in Knuckles' story because Knuckles is really hard to use.
Yeah.
He's really powerful and he can take enemies out in one hit if you get the hit on them. But it's so hard to get the hit on them because he's
Yeah.
very slow.
His rock throw always just went right over their
It
heads.
sure did. Every single time.
Once Gerald Battis and I made 2 hours of content though, so I may do a Discord one. I mean, yeah, honestly. Follow your dreams, find the emulation. Play game,
Yes.
have fun.
Stream it, Danny. I want to
Win.
see it now.
I'm trying to think of like licensed games I played. I played a lot of like Land Before Time games.
Were there any good ones?
They just like had like collectathon platformers on like the PlayStation.
Like
So like they were fine, but nothing, you know, amazing.
I'm trying to think. I mean, I had a bunch on the Mega Drive, which were not good, but I loved. Like the Toy Story game, which
Yes. That
some of you
was-
guys may have seen me stream with Steve. I don't think
Yeah.
we finished it, but
No.
it was a lot of fun for me because I wasn't playing. trying to think what else. I had a Sylvester and Tweety game, which, if I can ever hook up the Mega Drive and get it working, I kind of want to stream that because I never finished it.
Might as well.
I just need to figure out how to stream from the Mega Drive. Oh, this isn't going so well. I need to be a bit more cautious.
Even as Amy, you gotta actually pay attention to what you're doing.
Unfortunately. It's because I kept choosing the wrong moves. I'm way better with the ground spin instead of the aerial one.
Meta put a post that came up when Googling, not go-ogling, but Googling, for Squidward Sonic stuff in your Discord meme channel, Mike, for later viewing.
Okay.
I sure looked at it. It's terrible.
Okay, I'll take a look. I'll look forward to that. By the way, a lot of the time I forget to respond in my Discord, which is bad of me, but I do look at everything anyone posts in any channel. If it's been posted in my Discord, I've seen it.
You've
Just for
looked
future
upon it.
reference.
I can be the same way about stuff, I get that.
It's just sometimes I'm like, or I'll respond in my head and be like, I have to send that message later, and then I'll forget. Anybody who has ADHD will understand, but
Oh boy.
but just know that if you've posted something in my Discord, I've definitely seen it.
You want some more?
No,
Apparently.
I don't want some more.
The game has answered for you. I respond too often on my Discord, at least I used to. That's, it's a hard balance to strike. I always at least try to make sure that, if someone wasn't responded to about something, that I go back and make sure someone responded to them.
Yeah, I think if someone @s me with something, I'll pretty much always respond. But
Definitely.
a lot of the time when people just kind of post random things they've looked at, if somebody posts their artwork, if I don't have time to say something, I make sure I post a reaction.
Yeah, I
emote,
love the
'cause
reactions for
that's
that.
that's important because I'm like, yeah, I do want to see people's art and stuff. I gotta make sure I'm encouraging that.
Yeah.
I try to respond to art things because that's my favorite thing in my Discord is when people just share stuff they've made.
Yeah.
I like seeing
It's
that
always
stuff.
really cool seeing what people are up to with that.
Yeah, for sure.
To be fair, not everything in Discord is targeted at the owner. That is also true.
That's true. Yeah.
In an ideal scenario of servers, it's like a place of discussion and community, which means that not everything is about everyone.
Yeah, I mean, if my Discord ever got, I don't anticipate it ever happening, but if it ever got as big as, say, the Brutal Moose one, there's no way I could keep up with everything people were posting.
No, not I just assume you mean from current day what the Brutal Moose servers
Yeah,
become.
yeah.
Because around
yeah,
the
there was
time
a
when I'd
time-
left it,
Yeah, there was a time
it
when
was,
it was easier.
getting really. I just for some reason a bunch of the younger fans all of a sudden realized there was a Discord. It was
Yeah.
very interesting. We were like, yeah, we've been here.
Yeah, it definitely at some point, because that was the community where a lot of us, the group of us who were all streaming, met.
Yeah. Yumi, Steve,
Yeah.
Nico, Tasai, a lot of people. Danny, obviously. I also invited into that.
Yeah. But yeah, at some point it just kind of got taken over by a newer. Also, there was some tension between
Oh boy, was there!
certain people who were there.
There was a lot of tension on certain things. I left because there was a freak in there I did not want to interact with anymore, even
Ooh.
remotely.
Ooh.
So I was like, I'm good, nope. Because at that point we had the Switch server, which was like, alright, I have contact with all the people I would want to from there anyway.
Yeah.
So,
I think, I don't think I ever actually interacted with the person you're talking about.
yeah, that's for the best.
I've heard things, but I don't know, and this isn't me asking for the story, but I don't know the whole story.
No. I mean, there's not much to it. He was just a weird freak who decided he was in love with me in a few days and said some
Oh.
really weird things.
Oh. Yeah, that's
And yeah,
unfortunate.
I was like, all right, not dealing with that anymore.
Yeah, that's never what you want.
Never.
The extreme end of parasocial relationships.
Yeah. Did he advertise it at some point that caused people to pop in? Not like, because he only barely ever mentioned it.
Yeah.
I mean, for the most part, those of us in the server were the ones who were mentioning it. I only joined it because Tasai said, hey, you should join the server. And if she didn't do that, I wouldn't have met any of them.
I think it's a case of like one person noticed it and then brought all their friends in, because it definitely.
Yeah, I think it was a chain reaction.
It definitely felt like a lot of the new people who came in already knew each other, and just
Yeah.
kind of made that their main place to chat.
Definitely. And it was just, I joked around about it being a bunch of youngins, but like genuinely it was like a lot of like 16-year-olds all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And before that, the average age of the server was in like the mid-20s.
Yeah. Accurate.
Yeah, it was very fascinating. It just, suddenly the entire tone of the server changed, like overnight practically.
Yeah, and then that, for me at least, that coupled with some things that were going on outside the server with other people who were in it, I was kind of like, I'm not really going to use this server that much anymore.
Yeah.
I still look in occasionally, and I'm like, yep, oh, there's a bunch of blocked messages, because I have one person in there blocked.
Oh boy. That's gotta be like very fun, ominous times.
Yeah. It's...
I'm gonna catch up on some messages in chat while you're doing this fight.
Yeah. It's almost over.
Danny says, I don't like public servers too much unless I have someone I trust in there, because it's like, I don't know, you people, you could be freaks. Exactly, because that's what happened. I met a freak. However, I met like 10 really great people, so it balances out in the grand scheme.
Yeah.
A lot of the time, CJ and I would be like, let's watch this person who's streaming, posted their link to the server, and then we'd be like, you're cool now, we are friends. Exactly, because we watched Mike stream, that's how we met Taku. And Steve and I already just kind of clicked off as friends pretty immediately early on into the server's history.
You know what?
And then he got into streaming later.
Before we started, we had a little conversation about posting links in other servers, and I was like, yeah, I should post my link in some other servers today. And then I didn't.
It's okay.
I just realized I completely forgot.
Yeah. You're so out of the habit now.
Emerald Shard! He just
Very
shouts that.
good.
Emerald Shard, get!
Oh, I get my own too. This one's mine.
Yeah.
You don't get it.
All right.
Got 2 emerald shards.
So now we have a total of 4 shards.
Why is 4 in quotes?
I don't know, Mike.
Is she unfamiliar with the concept of numbers?
No one here knows anything.
All we need is 1 more, and we'll have enough to create a Chaos Emerald. That wasn't so hard.
Did she just call me a loser?
What? I think she said hello there.
Oh, maybe she did.
I don't know why,
Yeah, me
but...
neither.
What is it, Emerald? Do you sense another Chaos Emerald in this area?
Over there.
Where? Club Rouge.
Over at Rouge's place.
Well, I guess we're going to Rouge's place.
Yeah, let's see Rouge, my friend.
Alright, okay, wait, I'm sorry. We said Club Rouge in quotation marks as one thing. The actual title of the area, though, is Club quotation marks Rouge.
Oh, is it? Oh,
What the
I love
hell?
that SpongeBob Eggman. Good job,
Oh, yeah, I
Skull,
gotta
man.
look at this. Oh, he's beautiful!
He does look like he works at McDonald's.
That's amazing.
Yeah, Rouge owns a nightclub. It's her house as well. She lives above it. It's in here. I wonder if Rouge has it.
Rouge, one of the most successful 18-year-olds.
Yeah.
What a dump.
She's on the 30 under 30 list.
Yeah, that's true.
This really isn't a good place for you, Emerald.
Me,
No.
though, it's fine.
It doesn't appear in any other games, Scormac, but I don't think any of their houses really do. I think this is the only game where we see Amy's house as well. Or Tails' is. Sonic is canonically homeless, so...
you this is just pastry lovers. I'm gonna need you to elaborate, Danny. Because I do know Pastry Lovers was a dating sim we played that was terribly translated from Chinese. And the greatest part of it was that it got worse and worse at translating the deeper you got in the game.
No, I love that.
Being 18 owning nightclub, that's true. That happened on the route we were in.
What was it? I played something recently where it started out... It was Grandia! That's what it is, where the translation started out great, and then the further you get through, it starts to get a bit weird.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there was just a glitch at the start of the game where we just, some reason, got like 999 money right away, so we never had to worry about the mechanic of earning money.
Do you call that a glitch, or do you call that a miracle?
I call that our saving grace. I don't know if we could have handled it otherwise.
I think Jesus himself did that.
Alright, time to get my Nancy Drewing.
Oh, yeah.
A dump? Look who's talking. You obnoxious little girl. You have an emerald shard, right? So what if I do? Why don't you just hand it over to us? It's not useful to you anyway. Ivy! How are you doing? Welcome in. It sure was a speedrun strat. Speaking of other people we met through the
Ivy.
previous server.
Do you have a new... You got a new...
Yeah. She changed the username.
Got a new username. Welcome. How you doing?
Did Rouge get another shard? She just has a shard every fucking storyline.
She's just been collecting them, I think, in the background.
And then everyone keeps stealing it.
Yeah.
What makes you think that I'd want to give it to you anyway?
Username.
Now, you two. There's no need for you two to fight, okay?
Oh, you're right, Emerald.
For once, Emerald not encouraging a fight.
For once.
He's like, this fighting doesn't feel like play.
I'm supposed to set an example for you.
If you're gonna fight, do it with your fists, not with your words.
Yeah, except your whole life is an example of mistakes. Ha, ha, ha. Hardy ha ha. You're so funny, Rouge. Emerald, punch her face in.
Let's kick her on.
Emerald, cave in her skull for me, okay?
Thank you, darling.
How many times people gonna break the emerald? So many. I mean, freaking, like, immediately part of Eggman's lore for this was that he smashed one up into dust, pretty much.
It's like, I'm gonna collect them all by breaking this one first.
She made a joke about me. Beat her up, Emerald. It just makes me think of that one Vine where, the dude's like playing two characters and he's like, "You're too good for him. He never deserved you." He's like, "You're right. Now go chop his dick off." That would be Amy.
For real. I always think back to Sonic X episodes where Eggman pissed her off and then immediately he's like, oh shit.
This was a mistake.
He's more scared of Amy than he is of Sonic or Knuckles. Or...
She's frightening. For a 12-year-old, she's destructive.
Yeah. She's got a hammer. At least Knuckles is just gonna punch you. I mean, he has super strength, but sure.
And he's stupid.
Yeah.
Eggman has nothing to fear about Knuckles because he tricks him, like, on the daily.
That's true. It's about Sonic. I love that one time in Sonic Adventure because Eggman straight up like, yeah, it's a wild goose chase. He tells him.
Does it outright. Meanwhile, Knuckles is like in the back of his head thinking, what the hell's a goose?
I still really wanna draw. While I was streaming Sonic Adventure earlier in this marathon, I made a joke about the scene where Knuckles sees Sonic with the Chaos Emerald, and he's like, "It's got to be a piece of the Master Emerald." And I made a joke about him seeing Sonic walking out of the burger place holding a burger, and like all of Knuckles' lines being the same, but it's just Sonic biting into a hamburger. And I really want to draw it.
Yeah.
I just haven't done it yet.
Eggman is like, look over there, and it gets him every time. It does. I love Knuckles so much. He's so stupid in like all the right ways.
He's great. You know, out of all of the stories we've done so far, my favorite part has probably been the ending to Knuckles' story. Where
Yeah,
he's
it's like, don't tell anyone, Emerald.
It's a secret, okay?
Emerald's like, okay, hey Sonic, it's a secret, but Knuckles got tricked by Eggman. I saw the Sonic movie like a week ago, completely forgot, but it just came back in right now. The whole time I was like, this isn't like Sonic lore. It isn't!
Oh yeah, the Sonic movie. That's one of my big complaints about the Sonic movie is that they abandoned all Sonic lore and just made a very standard animal buddy road trip movie.
Yeah.
It's the same movie as Hop, and it even stars the same actor as Hop.
Yeah.
And it's such a shame because Sonic has so much. They drew a lot from Sonic lore, but it's all side stuff. None of it's the actual main plot.
Yeah, and like the thing is I've explained it to people before why I think Detective Pikachu succeeds so much more is because it does understand its own concept material so well.
For sure.
That, like,
well,
it at least is enjoyable as a Pokemon fan, even if it's not necessarily a good movie to a lot of people.
What I love about Detective Pikachu is this never happens in video game movies. Most video game movies made outside of Japan are always person from the real world gets sucked into video game world, or character from video game world comes into the real world. And Detective Pikachu is so great because it's just in that world and it just fully believes in it, which never happens outside of Japan.
It's so good about that. Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's why I love Detective Pikachu, because it's just... SkullPirateMike, the Monster Hunter movie. Why couldn't they just make a movie set in the world of Monster Hunter? Why did they have to have some real-life army people go into the Monster Hunter world?
Why do they always do that?
It's always got to be an isekai. They can't just believe in the world. And I know what it is. It's because a lot of Hollywood doesn't believe that the audience can believe in the world, even though they do when it's the video game.
It's just baffling.
When you're playing the game, you don't question it. Why do they think that the movie audience are gonna question it?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of isekais at all, like even in anime.
The only isekai I really love is Digimon, and that's because Digimon is like perfectly set up to be one in its entire base concept.
It makes so much sense to be one, and it like does such a good job of between the two worlds, developing both things. Like it's so good.
Yeah.
Trying so hard to make another Jumanji, but keep forgetting that Jumanji is never a real game, so it doesn't work the same way, Yeah, Ivy, the Monster Hunter movie's not... It's just why.
I haven't seen it. Mel watched it, and she said that she thought it was fine, but, just
Hi,
fine.
Pastel.
Hey, Pastel! Which is how I feel about the Sonic movie. I think it's fine.
It's fine,
I don't think it's a Sonic movie. I think it's, like I've been pointing out in these games during this marathon, so much of Sonic has a very, fuck the cops attitude.
Yeah, just inherently by putting him with a cop, you've already lost half of Sonic's character.
Yeah, because Sonic is very much he's about freedom, he's about doing his own thing. He doesn't really believe in law enforcement because he doesn't think that they're all, doing the right thing all the time. And then they made him idolize a cop.
Yeah.
And one of the most popular Sonic games is fully about him running from the cops. That's what Escape from the City's all about. He's escaping the cops.
Don't worry though, they can never they can ruin Tails in the next movie. I know they will,
I
and
don't know
it's
what
sad.
they're gonna do with Tails. I'm
idea.
gonna see it because Knuckles is in the next one as well.
Yeah.
But the thing about Tails is that Sonic is already the Tails of the movie.
Yeah, it's very odd.
Yeah, because his police friend is really the hero of the movie. And he's the Sonic of the movie, and Sonic is his sidekick. Sonic idolizes this cop guy, so then how are they now going to bring in Tails as a sidekick?
Tails can
sidekick?
be the cheese!
Tails can be the cheese!
Scormac's onto something. Call these X. I should read my line.
Oh, yeah. This
Looks
game.
like you learned a few new tricks. You've improved since I've kidnapped you.
Good for you to admit that.
Yeah.
That's right, I've been training him with boxercise. Okay, that's enough fooling around. Let's get down to business.
To defeat. I'm glad both our minds went there.
It's impossible not to.
It's my emerald shard that you want, right? I admit I don't have much use for this little shard, but I'm not gonna give it away. So how's this? What do you have in mind?
Defeat me 10 times.
Yep.
I'll give you the emerald shard if Emerald can score
10 KOs on me without using any special attacks.
Oh, great. This is gonna suck.
What do you think? This way you can see if he's mastered the basic attack moves or not. Okay, you're on. Emerald, you're tough enough to beat her without using any special attacks. Right?
No one hit KO move, right?
Go and show her what you're made of, Emerald.
This fight's gonna take a while. It doesn't even matter what I choose here, because I can't use them anyway.
I love bad movies, but I was hoping for Monster Hunter to be good because I like that IP a lot. Yeah, I think a lot of people were definitely of that mindset.
It's a
very
real,
unfortunate.
real wasted opportunity.
Yeah, because like, even as someone who isn't into Monster Hunter, I can sit there and recognize that their monster designs are beautiful, the worlds are amazing and cool, and it has so much potential to make a really cool, in-the-world monster movie.
Yeah. Yeah, there was no need to involve the real world at all, because the world that the series is already set in is so rich. That's what's frustrating about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Pokemon rich, but it's like nearly there.
Yeah. It's correct. It's, hey, exploding's a special move.
Nah, that's my standing pose.
They literally did not need to insert modern US RA people into a wonderful world of much more interesting characters. Yep.
Yep. And I'm
Sad curse of
pretty
video movies.
anti-military anyway.
We all are here. I hope.
Yeah. I think that largely comes from the fact that I grew up as a fan of so many different Japanese things. Because most Japanese media is very anti-military
They're
for very obvious reasons.
Yeah.
It's like, again, like Sonic Adventure 2, very anti-military plotline.
Mm-hmm. They're always like, the government's stupid and can't tell these two fucking hedgehogs apart.
Yeah. Yeah, Japan has a very good reason to be anti-military.
Definitely.
Which is why I think, more people should listen to those old guys from Japan who keep saying, stop bringing back the military.
Yo, Rouge is kicking your butt.
I see that, yeah. Well, I can't use my one-hit KO move.
Yes, thank you, guest. I see. My dad went, you should watch the movie because there's a really cute cat that cooks in it. Yes, the palicos, I am aware.
Yes! I do love me some palicos.
They are good little fellas. They're good. How do you get cat hair in your food, though? I just, I think that'd be more of a problem.
They need to wear hairnets, really.
Yeah.
Full body hairnets.
Hazmat suits to cook.
Oh my god, stop healing. Stop healing, I need you dead!
I cannot criticize the military here at all. It's wild. I'm instantly pegged as a person who doesn't care about veterans, LMAO, but I literally hate the military because my dad is a veteran. And they fucked him up and continue to. Also fucked me up in the end. Yeah, literally actively fucks up a lot of people.
Yeah. Oh, I care a lot about veterans. I see most veterans as people who've been
traumatized to high hell.
Yeah, who've just really been taken advantage of.
And
by
absolutely
the government.
manipulated, yeah.
Yeah. And it's sad.
Have you seen the pace at which hunters eat? They don't have time to notice the hair. I'm saying,
true.
if you have your food models that pristinely done, they look gorgeous, there needs to be some hair on there. I'm talking about me noticing it.
I've been playing Monster Hunter Rise again. Me and Mel started over from the beginning because we were like, well, we've done everything. Let's just make new hunters.
Yeah, honestly.
So we both had female hunters originally. Now we've both made male hunters to play through again.
Two bros hunting some monsters, just some homies doing dude stuff.
But they just eat a whole like 3 dango balls in one bite. It's impressive.
Mouths should not be built that big. Scormac asks different weapon now.
Different weapon, yeah. I usually use sword and shield. In every Monster Hunter game, I've used sword and shield. But this time I'm using longsword, and I'm getting pretty good at it.
Whoa. Two bros chilling on a monster hut, 5 feet apart because they're not gay.
Oh no, we're super gay.
Ivy says 2 men hunting monsters with 0 homoerotic undertones.
I mean, our headcanon...
overtone.
Our headcanon for our female characters was that I was a princess who Mel had this like kind of rough barbarian woman, and then I had this like beautiful kind of, what's the word I'm looking for, much more dainty woman character. And so her headcanon was that I was a princess that she had been hired to kill, but then she couldn't go through with it, and instead she helped me escape, and we ran away together and eventually became a couple.
That's good. I do love that.
So her character's always dressed in like bones and the fur of different monsters, and then I'm dressed as a butterfly.
Practically identical. Like that vampire couple in Castlevania series, sure. I nod along to that.
I'm trying to heal myself up, because if she kills me one more time, I lose.
Yeah.
And I've got to kill her 3 more times.
Rouge, stop lying! Go away!
Also, bullshit, by the way, I'm calling, because she said I'm not allowed to use any special moves, but she's using them. I've seen her do a couple.
Oh, Meta says, Mike, that's great, because I made you the princess in my Miitopia game.
Okay.
Mike and Mel are Jesse and James, that's true.
In our new one, she's a pretty cat boy, and I'm the more barbarian guy, so... She got, I think it's DLC, she got like cat ears and whiskers, I don't know. I don't know where
That's
it
pretty
came
ideal.
from.
How's this fight going for you, Mike?
It's going. She's healing again. I'm healing too, but she is as well, so I've made no progress on this particular life.
This has to be like the last or second to last fight for this chapter, right?
This is definitely the chapter end, yeah.
Yeah.
It has to be, it's so difficult.
Well, yeah, but she's a dick. At least I think Rouge is a dick. Maybe, I don't know, Sonic characters. She's like... I wouldn't quite call her a dick. Like, she's just really self-obsessed with her goal, and that makes her kind of a dick to other people.
Yeah. She's extremely independent, almost to a fault, but
yeah.
She's mostly on the side of good, but also considers any jewels her property, no matter who they actually belong to. And that's her main motivation.
I love her. She's so great.
I love her too. I love the variety.
Yeah, she's a good boss. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Perfect. 100%.
She's... Oh, god damn it, she got me.
Yep.
Alright, we're gonna have to make another try at this. Oh, shut up.
Emerald, end it. Do it.
Don't worry, don't
Kill.
worry.
Destroy.
We're not reading that, it's non-canon.
Rouge is the Ada Wong of the
that's
Sonic
a good
universe.
comparison,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's probably why I really like Ada Wong too.
She's... You know who always makes me think of Rouge? There are the two thieves in Pokemon Heroes.
Annie and Oakley. Yeah.
Yes, I'm not sure which one is which, but the one that reminds me of Rouge reminds me of Rouge. It's only one of them, because there's the
blonde or blue?
Blonde, I think. I think it's the blonde one.
Yeah, because she's a bit more materialistic. That one's Annie, I believe.
Because I guess that's not fair though, because Rouge is smart too.
If you put Annie and Oakley together.
There you go. Rouge is the like combination of Annie and Oakley.
Yeah, Annie's the blonde one, Oakley's the blue hair.
Okay.
My Pokemon movie knowledge comes in yet again.
Yeah.
I've watched them too many times.
I love the old man in that movie with the beard because in some of the shots,
best.
in some of the shots, his eyes are so funny to look at.
They're hilarious. He looks like he's dead inside, like staring off into something.
Yeah. That honestly, at one point that was my favorite Pokemon movie. Then it became the Lucario one, and now I think it's the third one. Even though I saw the third one before, like, as I've gotten older, I've really grown to appreciate the third one.
Yeah, I've actually had conversations with people about that, where, like, specifically the third movie, it just becomes more sad and impactful the older you get, and the more you just kind of, like, realize what's happening.
Yeah, especially after realizing... After finding out that the writer it was kind of about something he was going through at the time.
Yeah, yeah, because, like, he was worried about leaving his own daughter and dying too early.
Yeah, which he did.
Which he did.
Unfortunately, but...
Sad to say.
Yeah.
Pro tip, don't drink your life away, kids.
Yes.
Not great to do. Your body will shut down.
Yeah.
So... I defo watched that movie, but I remember nothing. All you need to remember is the Kabutops and Aerodactyl bones. Those were cool.
Those were cool.
Those are very cool.
I think I love Pokemon Heroes for its setting and its music.
The setting is utilized so well. The music fucking slaps. And it's one of the saddest stories in all of them, so... Rip and rest, Latios.
Yeah.
But then they give you that little hope at the end by showing more of them in the town and the sky. So you're like, life moves on. Sometimes, you know, your sacrifices are for the betterment of the future.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cry about Pokemon Live on stream now.
You know, what I really loved so much about Pokemon Heroes is that it's the first time, I think, where it really just felt like an alive world. Like, all the backgrounds, like, as Ash is running through the town, he passes by so many people just living their lives alongside their Pokemon.
Definitely.
Like he
and they start getting
past.
really good about that in the Sinnoh movies, but this was definitely the first one where, like, they really went ham with it.
It was like a real turning point for that, I think. Because before, you know, you'd see people with their Pokemon, but usually only if they were part of the plot.
Important.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
There's the bit in this one where he's chasing what's her name through the streets, and like, he passes an old lady who's just sitting on a bench with her Vulpix, and then there's a bunch of Pidgey in a bird bath that just look at him like he's an idiot. And
yeah, they really do, like, give the most judgmental look I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's so funny. They're like, what the because, like, they're making noises and cooing and stuff, and then Ash kind of, like, stops, and then they stop, and then they look at him.
Yeah. It's great.
Like, move on, kid. What the fuck
yeah,
are you
like,
doing?
what's going on? We're just taking a bath here.
All I remember is one of them kissed Ash or something. Yeah, so it's kind of meant to be ambiguous if it's Bianca or Latios at the end,
It's
which is kind of the
Latios.
only weird thing.
It's Latios.
But it's so clearly Latios because she doesn't say anything.
Yep.
Like,
Also, Bianca just wouldn't do that.
she just wouldn't do that, yeah.
She hasn't, like, made any kind of connection with Ash throughout the movie, so...
Yeah. Like, Latios clearly just really likes Ash. Never mind how weird that is.
That's, like... that's original series Pokemon in general, especially in the movies, has a lot of, like, weird stuff. Because,
Remember the ghastly ghost girl? Yeah.
So I always... I think of it in terms of, like, the Japanese series where all of Kanto and Johto was one series. And then from then on, each generation was a different series. But I guess for the English language version of the show, it's split up a lot more granularly.
Definitely, yes.
Whatever
that word was, yeah.
Because, like, what was just one series in Japan for the original series was like 5 different series for us.
Yeah. Jesus, Rouge!
It was
Stop
Pokemon,
it!
and then it was Orange Island Adventures, and then it was Pokemon Johto, and then it was Johto... What was the next one?
Johto Journeys, Johto Champions, and Master Quest.
That's right, Master Quest as well, yeah.
Yeah.
But in Japan, all of that is just one series called Pocket Monsters.
Yep.
And it doesn't become a separate series until Pocket Monsters Advanced Generation, which I think was just called Advanced here or something.
It's like a dog giving you a kiss. It's not weird. Don't think about it too much. I thought about it way too much, unfortunately. I'm beyond saving.
Yeah, me too. I apologize.
Ghastly Ghost Girl not only being willing to murder a couple of kids who fell for her charms, but also being praised by the actual real ghost of the woman it was pretending to be. What a weird episode that one was.
That one, you know what? This is my James headcanon. I think that that episode, James became asexual, and he's been asexual ever since. That's my opinion.
I'm into it.
Because up until that episode, he did show interest in women. In a few cases.
Yeah, and he just really hasn't ever since.
Ever since, he's shown no interest in romance of any kind. So I think that James is asexual, and that episode was a turning point for him in that. I think he just decided he wasn't interested.
You can really build upon that even with his backstory too, and being forced into marriage stuff.
Yep. Well, because they've shown in one flashback episode that at one point he did have feelings for her when they were very young.
Right.
Because there's one where he's like trying to get her a present. What's her name? Jessie Bell?
Yeah, Jezebel.
That's it. There's one where he's trying to get a present for her. He's like 10 years old or maybe even younger, and he's trying to get her a present because he likes her. But then,
stop it! Stop it!
Yeah, this is a bad time. You know,
you were ahead.
This would have been over so long ago if I was just allowed to use my special moves.
They knew what they were doing. They said
sure
no
did.
one hit KO.
Okay. This has really become a Pokemon stream, hasn't it?
Yeah, but like we're together, it was inevitable.
That's true. I know there are so many people who ship Jessie and James together, and you know, I get it, but I don't agree with that.
I think that's
ship.
like one of those ones where it's like if it happened canonically, I'd be like sure, but I don't particularly care for it.
I know that the Japanese voice actors think that the idea of it is bizarre, and they're like, no way, there's no way they'd be into each other.
Yeah, I just feel like if they were ever to be into each other, it would have already happened by their age. But like,
well, it did in one of the comics, right? Didn't it? In
that's
like
true.
Electric Tale of Pikachu or something.
Yeah,
Ends
there
with
is
them
that.
married and Jessie pregnant, which is super weird to me.
So weird. I can't.
But yeah, Team Rocket are probably the thing I'm most passionate about when it comes to the anime.
They're so good. I love everything about their storylines and all the little pieces we get for them.
Yeah.
I remember as a kid, one of my favorite episodes was the one where they're all like snowed in and stuff. And,
That's so good.
Jessie talks about her
Snow
childhood.
rolls.
Snorgasbury.
Yeah. I love because I really love the scene where they're sitting there in their like little igloo that they've made, and she's just like,
Yeah.
guys, and they're like, what? And then there's a long pause, and then she's just like, I can make snow rolls.
I love that episode so much.
It's such a good scene.
Hi, Cygnus, by the way. Sorry, we're
hey,
so
Cygnus.
busy talking about Pokemon. We didn't greet you.
I'm busy talking about Pokemon and getting my butt kicked. She used a special.
She's a cheater.
She one-hit killed me with a special. It's not fair. I'm
It's
not allowed.
fair.
I've had my one-hit kill special charged for ages, but I can't use it.
You're just flashing.
Yep. But she used hers.
Scormac says I only ship Butterfree and Pink Butterfree.
That's a good ship. That's a good ship. What's everybody's, does anybody have an Ash ship? Because I know, like, there are people
No,
who
he's
ship
an
him
idiot.
with basically every female character, right?
Okay, I think if I had to pick, like, any ship overall, strangely enough, I like him and Clement the most.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they have, like, the best synergy.
I did it. Ashton aging.
Because, like, did you watch the X and Y anime?
No, but I was gonna say, I actually, from what I know of it, I kind of like him and Serena because they've got
Him and Serena have a really good backstory.
yeah, they've got like
for sure.
history.
I like it a lot. It's very cute, but I just really like him and Clement because Ash is the only person who hypes up Clement all the time, constantly. He's so supportive. He's so interested in all of his technology, even when everyone else is making fun of him. Even when it fails, he's like, Clement, you're so cool. And Clement really respects Ash as a trainer, and it actually works out so much better than like any of the other female rivals.
Oh, I'm gonna have to watch it. Because I haven't really been big into the anime since Diamond and Pearl. As I think I've mentioned to you several times.
Yes. That's because Black and White sucked. You didn't miss anything.
Yeah, well, I watched about half of Black and White, and then I kind of
Same.
dropped off. I think I dropped off just before it went to the Decoloro Islands, or whatever it was called. Just before all the Meloetta stuff started.
Yeah.
But I remember loads of people at the time I was big into it were really into Ash and Dawn, and I do not like that.
No.
Because there's even an episode about it. There's an episode where Dawn considers the idea of Ash as a romantic partner, and by the end of the episode, she's like, nah.
Listen, okay. I promise all of my ships for the show are not all gay, but also I'm like Dawn and Zoe, man.
Wait, which one's Zoe?
Zoe's the cool girl. She had the glameow. She had like the spiky hair. She was one of the other
what
contestants
color?
for like.
Was her hair red?
It was red, yeah.
Yes. Okay, I do know who you're talking about.
Yes. Yeah.
The problem is I don't know. I watched it in Japanese, so I don't know a lot of the
That's
English
valid.
names.
Yeah. Danny said Ash and young Professor Oak. Yeah, Sammy.
Sammy is fantastic. I love that movie for the Sammy stuff.
It's so good.
I love the idea that they were friends as kids and Ash doesn't know it. And Professor Oak's known it the whole time.
Yeah.
Maybe Professor Oak did have another starter, but he was like, no, I've got to make sure Ash gets Pikachu.
Yeah, and it makes their dynamic at the start of the series so much more interesting, because Oak is kind of like, if you picture them as friends and stuff, it makes more sense why he's so like weirdly dismissive and like, you slept in, you idiot, kind of attitude.
And also, it feels like right from the beginning, we know that there are 4 trainers who leave Pallet Town that day.
Yeah.
But it feels like Professor Oak is way more invested in both his own grandson and Ash than the other.
Yeah, whoever the
trainers.
other 2 were.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes it all make sense. It's like, oh, this is why Professor Oak. It's not just that Ash is like a student of his. Did we ever? No, we never saw the other 2 trainers. We know that they.
Fun fact.
Oh.
Fun fact. If people paid enough attention to know this as well, who knows? But you don't actually get to know who Gary picked until the Silver Conference in Johto.
That's true. They're very
you don't
cagey
know until
about
then.
it. It took them 2 generations to reveal that he had Squirtle. Yeah.
Yeah, so we know the other two trainers took Charmander and Bulbasaur, but we just don't know them.
You know, maybe Damien is the Charmander trainer.
Yeah, you could argue it's early enough.
It's never confirmed either way.
It seems like Palatown's such a small town that, like, you would feel like Ash would have known him in advance.
Yeah, we do know. I think we do know that the other two trainers quit, right? I think Professor Oak says at some point that they didn't make it too far.
Yeah, which is why they're not at the Indigo League.
Yeah, but that's all we know about it. I do love. I've watched the beginning of the new series of the show, and I do love that. In the very first episode, it's kind of a flashback episode, and Professor Oak is kind of like, he knows Ash is supposed to be coming, and he's kind of like holding off to try and wait for him, but eventually gives up and has to go.
Right, we're playing a game.
Yeah, let's go.
What? How can I lose? My skills are much better than his.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's because you were cheating. I couldn't use my skills. I did it, Mom!
Good job, Emerald! You showed her who's the boss.
Alright.
Now hand over the Emerald Shard. Yes, here, take it.
We got it.
Alright, now we have a total of 5 Emerald Shards.
That wasn't too difficult. Yes, it was.
Yes, it was, honey.
Let's go back to Tails's and let's put these pieces together to make one Chaos Emerald. The dear doctor has a total of 4 Chaos Emeralds. One more and we'll have all his emeralds, but knowing him, he's gonna pull a trick on us at the very last minute. He must have a plan by now. Don't worry, Emerald, I'll protect you until it's not my chapter. You can count on me.
Yeah, we'll beat him together.
Good luck.
Oh, that's me. Amy.
Yeah.
What is it?
There's another emerald.
It must be the Chaos.
Why is it not colored, but in quotation? There's no consistency to this.
None.
Shadow has. Huh? Shadow? He's here.
Don't look so excited about it.
He's been here for a while, but he still hasn't woken up.
Well, Shadow
He's
looks
just
like
crashing at your place.
Shadow looks like Sonic, so he's probably Amy's backup.
Ah, the Sasuke. Gotcha.
What's he doing here? It's a long story. You wouldn't understand.
Adult problems.
What? Tell me. When he wakes up, he'll go directly to this robot. That's for sure. You'll need to wait if you want to find out. That's it. Let's go, Emerald.
Rouge! See you later, Mama Rouge.
Yes.
Not your mother.
I love how much Emerald just loves everybody.
Also, I don't remember what their name was, but what was the deal with that one other contested competitor that wanted to beat May? There was like 7, but I'm going to assume you mean the most popular one, which was Drew.
Oh, my first thought was Harley.
Yeah, because like Harley's there. There's also
Fun
oh my
fact.
god, why can't I remember his name?
In
the
Japan,
stupid other glasses dude.
In Japan, Harley has the same voice actor as Sonic.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, full circle. I think
Glasses.
Harley's the cacturn guy, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
okay.
yes.
Just had to make
Conway.
sure.
There's also Conway. That dude's a fucking freak. I love him. Didn't you only need 3? It's the Black Chaos Emerald CG. Totally makes sense, you're right.
Did we only need 3? Hang on. If Eggman's got 1 left, we just got 1. Eggman's got 1 left, and Shadow has 1. So yeah, I
And
guess
Shadow's
there's 2
1.
left.
Yeah.
So yeah, we did. I guess we did only need 3. Well, good
So what was
job,
the deal with
Skullmac, because I
Harley?
didn't remember that.
The deal with Harley was that at one point he was saving his favorite part of his lunchbox for last, and then May thought that he didn't want it, so she ate it. This was in like preschool, and ever since he's hated her.
Oh, really? I didn't even know that.
Yes.
I
That
missed,
is in the anime.
I missed quite a lot of the end of the Ruby and Sapphire series. I've only seen like the beginning of it.
That's valid.
I'm not even sure
that was
how
all
far
pretty
through.
solid, honestly.
Oh, my main memory of the Ruby and Sapphire show is the one where Team Rocket release Arbok and Weezing.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that one. I'll cry.
I'm so sad about that. Because they
Yeah.
they still, whenever Jesse and James show up in anything, Arbok and Weezing are still their main Pokemon, even though they haven't had them in like 20 years.
It's because they're the ones they cared about the most.
Yeah.
Amy, Sonic is...
Time for more excuses. We've got emerald shards.
I just love that immediately Tails is like, Sonic,
Sonic,
Sweet, just wait here.
That's a ring though. That wasn't an
Oh.
emerald noise.
Yeah, what are you doing in there?
All right. I've taken the shard and created one.
Chaos Emerald.
It's the green one.
Yet again. Here you go, Emerald.
Still.
Mom, Tails, thank you. I can feel my power reviving. He's not going to do that facing forward sprite this time.
No.
Hey,
Thank God, that
Emerald!
one is scary.
Yeah. Hey, Emerald, you're back.
Sonic!
Amy!
Thank you.
Look, Sonic, I helped turn Emerald into a full-grown adult bot. Now that I've proved that I can be a good mother, you have no more excuses not to marry me. So what do you have to say now?
Amy, close your eyes for a second.
What? In front of everyone, Sonic? well, like this?
The sound of him spin dash.
Yeah.
Sonic? Sonic!
Sonic has left at Sonic speed already.
Oh, Sonic, you're so shy! Teehee.
I don't think that's the case.
Now even Emerald's gonna start saying.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, we did it. We beat
We
Amy.
did it, right. Ugh.
Only distracted by a stupidly tough fight and Pokemon.
Yeah, for the most part it was that one fight, but then I did need to finish saying what I was saying before we moved
Yeah.
on.
It's okay.
You know, while we're talking about Team Rocket, another thing, that same interview with the Japanese voice actors I read, where they talked about the idea of Jesse and James
Jesse and
being
James, yeah.
romantic. Another thing that they talked about, which I had never really thought of before until they talked about it, but I really like about Jessie, is they were talking about how Jessie is dressed like quite provocatively. She's got a midriff beard, she wears a short skirt, but she's a completely sexless character.
Yeah.
And they were saying like that they really like that about her, and I was like, yeah, I really like that about her as well. There's
Yeah,
there's
it's
nothing.
great.
She's dressed that way, but there's nothing sexy about her.
Yeah.
She's one of my favorite characters. Because she doesn't have that like flirtatiousness like Rouge has, for example.
Yeah.
She
She
never
doesn't have
really.
that half-lidded look.
Yeah, she never flirts. She's angry and she's narcissistic.
And she knows she's beautiful.
And she knows she's beautiful. She's very confident about it, but she doesn't use it like to get ahead or anything.
Yeah, it is very fun.
It's fantastic.
Well, that's enough. Practice for today. You're getting stronger, Emerald.
You betcha.
Thoughts? How much did I lose today?
Let's see. You burned 1,000 calories today, so if you keep going at this rate, then you will lose 2 pounds after 3 days. And make sure you drink at least a gallon of water each day, and keep the total amount of calories you take to a maximum of 700 calories per day.
That's not enough.
Alright! I'm almost at my target weight! You're making this life so easy as you get smarter. Emerald, I'm gonna get the
Super diet machine.
that I saw in the infomercial.
Amy's only like 2 foot something tall, so maybe she needs less calories than a
That's
person.
sure, small. I'll be back soon. See you later, Cream. See you, Emerald.
You know what I'd love? I'd love if we looked it up and it turned out that those are the dietary requirements for a real hedgehog.
You know what? I'll start Googling.
They're not. They're definitely not. See ya!
Amy's getting stronger, isn't she?
Yeah, no kidding.
Sonic, Tails!
Sonic, you're back!
Oh my god. Okay.
What?
The right quantity of food along with enough exercise is key in keeping your hedgehog at an optimal weight. Hedgies require about 70 to 100 calories a day, which isn't all that much.
No. I kind of thought, I was like, nah, they're gonna need like 10 calories.
Yeah, not much.
Hey, Emerald. Hey, Cream. I heard on the news that there was a Chaos Emerald around here somewhere.
Why is the news reporting it?
Yeah, who knows? We're gonna go look for the Chaos Emerald. Also, like, I love the idea that the news is just like, somewhere around there's a Chaos Emerald.
Yeah, like, what do they know? And we don't know what Eggman's going to try next, so we'll leave Emerald here a little longer, just in case. Okay.
Ciao! No, boring! Emerald wants to go too! Well, maybe next time.
God damn it, kid. You know, Amy's really getting into this diet thing, isn't she?
Is getting thin good?
Amy really likes Sonic, so she wants to lose weight so Sonic will like her back.
I don't think
That's not how
Sonic
you get
cares.
someone to love you, you
No.
fool.
I don't understand.
Good.
Sometimes you'll do anything for someone you love. You'll understand in time.
Nope.
Eggman!
I finally found you, Gizoid. Sonic fell for that fake news story I made up, and now you're all mine. Fee number 11, capture them.
Capture, capture.
No!
Cream, watch out! Hey, I'll take you on.
There's such an interesting experience in this game between pointing out something funny in the text that just happens to be weird, and then pointing out something funny in the text that actually has any kind of pertinence.
Yeah.
On the second thought, I've changed my mind.
I added an R into thought.
Take this! I took some Hedgehog Begone and converted it into Gizoid Begone.
How?
Yeah, I don't even... What's Hedgehog Begone? Is that like an aerosol? I can't move! He said it as though we know what that is, but that hasn't come up before. They've never mentioned Hedgehog
Yeah, this is
Begone.
the first time.
Emerald!
How do you like that?
I don't, not at all! What are you doing?
Hurry up and capture them, and take them to Gimme Shelter.
Stop it, don't!
You, Chaos Gamma, keep a close eye on them. Whatever you do, don't let them escape.
Yes, sir.
You too, Fee number 12, number 13, and number 14.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
We're
sir.
gonna do it every time. We know it already. There's no escape.
Now we're in here. Trapped.
Yeah.
Now, this is where I was stuck.
Oh.
When I first came back to the game. This is where I whenever I last played it, 10 years ago or whatever, 20 years ago maybe, this was where I had stopped.
You sure did, Danny. You
See you,
got
Danny.
a stream to get started.
We'll see you in a little bit. But yeah, I got stuck here because I hadn't trained Emerald up enough, and we don't have that problem anymore. So.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Finally, I can move again.
We need to find a way out of here. Where are we?
It looks like they're making robots.
This is scary.
Intruder, intruder.
We're put in here on. Okay.
Ah, it moved.
I'm gonna stop questioning things.
Yeah, you can't. At a certain point, you just gotta go with the flow.
It's Sonic, okay.
Oh wait, I just remembered. I actually can't use my one-hit move on these guys because they'll explode in my face. Oh, I did it
true.
anyway.
We don't...
Uh-oh. Oh, I got away.
Okay, so you can time it. You just gotta be
I just gotta
conscious.
be careful, yeah. I've had
forgot
that
all
experience
Cream's
a few
moves.
times though.
I assume it's all something with cheese. Well, yes.
Yep, basically.
That you can assume properly.
Yeah, I don't think Cream actually does anything herself. I think her healing move might be the only thing that she does of her own volition, and everything else is Cheese doing it for her. No, I didn't hit anyone with that.
You just made noises.
Yeah, it's Knuckles and his rock moves that hardly ever actually hit anyone.
Alright, let's see. Amy Rose.
Oh no.
How tall is she? I'm gonna start multiplying some calories with hedgehog sizes.
Okay.
I don't care about all of her appearances. This list is way too long. I just want the height. Thank you.
I don't.
Appearances in other media.
Amy's one I can never remember. I know that Sonic is 3'3".
Okay, she's
that's-
2'11".
Okay.
Average size of hedgehog.
Let's try this.
Okay, that can be about like a foot at most. So I think she's still having way too many calories, even size proportion wise.
Oh. Okay then.
Interesting. If I was an actual mathematician, I'm sure I would crack some more specific numbers, but just looking at that.
Oh, they're kicking my butt.
Man, I wish the world wasn't divided into different measurements. She's like somewhere in the 90 centimeters.
Yeah, it's actually easier for me to remember their height in centimeters. I was giving Sonic's height in feet for America's sake.
Hi, I'm America.
But because the series is Japanese, they usually give all their heights in centimeters.
Yeah, she's exactly 90 centimeters.
Right. Yeah, Sonic's exactly 100 centimeters. Vector is 180 centimeters, which is the same height as me. That's how
Ooh,
how I
tall.
remember Vector's height.
Yep. I'm a mathematician, but not a dietitian. That's true. I don't actually know how calories work with your relative size. I'm just making loose assumptions. How's the fight going? Not bad.
I think I win. There we go.
I think you won.
It was harder than I expected, but I did it.
Yeah.
Because them exploding is a problem. Why don't you play, Cream?
Emerald? That's not playing, that's fighting. I don't like it when people get hurt or when they're sad.
Sad?
It's when your heart hurts.
Heart hurts?
Let's look somewhere else.
Calories are weird. They're just energy. That's all they are.
Yeah.
This looks just like Emerald.
Target acquired. Stop looking at robots, Cream.
Whoa, it's moving again!
Every time you look at
Who
a
could've
robot,
seen
it
that
comes
coming?
to life. Alright, now I can use my one-hit knockout.
She's 6. She has a natural curiosity.
True.
Tails would be doing the same damn thing.
I want a new Sonic battle that has... It's exactly the same as this one, but also has Team Chaosix in it.
Yeah.
I love those guys.
They're so good. I can once again glance over at the lovely print you made.
Oh yeah. I think that's the only one of those I've sold. You've got the only
It's
one.
fine. I can be. That just makes it more exclusive. I can start hyping it up, being like, I own the only one.
I've got 49 more in my bedroom, but my Etsy store's closed, so nobody can buy them.
Yeah, it's super exclusive. I should have had you signed it.
I think I did. I think I signed it on the back.
You put a note on the back, yeah.
Oh, did
I don't
I?
remember if it actually has your signature or not.
It probably does.
I'll have to check. It probably does. Curiosity killed the cream, yeah.
There's only one left. Where is it? Here he is.
One of a kind, except the 49 spares. Yeah, but no one else
Yeah.
has those. It's just Mike, so...
I really want to get more prints made, but my printing place seems to have shut down over the course of the pandemic, unfortunately.
Oh,
I don't
that's
think
sad.
they're coming back, so I need to find a new one.
Oh no.
Cream, you need to fight too. Do you want to get hurt? Hurt?
I don't care.
But
Yeah, she's just
Anyway,
standing
fight two.
there. She's
Yeah.
in this fight, but she doesn't even move. She just stands there. Like I feel like they could have at least programmed her to run away from the fees.
Right, like, even if you just removed all of her abilities and just let her run around.
Yeah. Because she just stands there. Cream, you're in trouble. Ah, stop it.
She's still tired from Amy, honestly. That's pretty much right.
Who isn't?
Amy exhausts every person she's around, and I love her for it.
So they do go after her. Every time I'm dead, they go after her.
Yeah.
So it's not like she's safe.
I guess that's why she says I don't care, because
Yeah,
she
I
really
guess so.
doesn't.
This is the end for her. She's just like, well,
Guess I'll die.
6 years, I've had a good run.
I want all my prized possessions to go to cheese.
Her only prized possession is her mom, so.
Jesus is your mom now.
That's how a will works, right?
Alright. Okay, there's only one left. Here he comes.
Here I come.
Oh,
Sorry, I just
he
think about
survived it.
Fox, Star Fox.
God, I quote Star Fox 64 with Matt all the time.
Good. That's a
like-
very quotable game.
There's so many times when we're playing games. A surprisingly common phrase when you're playing a game with someone is for one of you to say, "Did we get him?" And then the response is always, "Not yet, sir."
Yeah.
Even if we did get him.
So good. Yeah.
Whew, that was kind of tough. Are you okay, Cream?
Yes, but you.
Oh, this? It's nothing. Look, it's an emerald shard.
It just makes it sound like his guts exploded with an emerald shard.
Well, yeah, those are all the ones we've collected spilling out of him.
Yeah. Oh, it's nothing. Just a flesh wound as it just falls out of him.
It's so pretty.
Here, Cream, you keep it.
I'm so sorry.
Why are you sorry? You haven't done anything bad.
But I didn't fight, and you got hurt.
Don't worry about it. No problem. Ciao, ciao.
Jeez, thank you. I know I'm wrong, but still.
Cream, something's flashing over there. Let's go.
He's just like Sonic.
Don't worry about it, arm falls off.
Yeah, it's the same scene as in Sonic 06, where Elise notices Sonic's invisible injury.
Sonic, you're hurt. Who would have thought?
I love that because I'm sure they were originally gonna put like a wound there, but then they
for sure.
decided
No
not
time,
to.
no budget.
Well, my guess is probably age rating. They were probably gonna put some blood there, but then they were like, that'll bump up the age rating.
Valid, actually, yeah.
But then he looks down at the wound and then he goes, "It's nothing," and there really is nothing.
Yeah, it sure is, buddy.
Hey, it's me! Isn't anyone there?
Cream, hi.
Okay.
Ah, Fee, what took you so long to respond to my call? I may have to strengthen the emerald condenser. Anyway, which number are you? Are you number 11?
We never taught him numbers.
Or number 12? Maybe 13? Ah, number 14. Alright, listen up! I'm going to use the rabbit as a hostage to capture Sonic. I'm looking for Sonic right now, so don't let them get away. Whatever you do, don't tell them that they can escape from the air duct. You got that?
Why? Why? Why?
Oh, one more thing. The key to open the duct is in the workshop. Make sure you hide it.
I turned into a pirate then.
Got that?
Arr, hide it.
Make sure you hide it, matey.
I guess my Eggman is just slightly off from pirate.
Yeah, that's the things you notice. I guess Eggman thought you were one of the other ones. How convenient for us, not him, just us. If we stay here, Sonic will get captured too. Well, let's head to the workshop to get the duct key.
Okay, let's go. Some point I'm just like surprised that okay isn't in quotes.
Okay.
Detected, you will be captured. I will capture you for Dr. Eggman. That's the most a Fee has ever talked.
Come on, Eggman, don't you put serial numbers on these? He does, but I think it was just a voice call.
Oh.
Otherwise, he also would have noticed the colors.
No, it has to have been a video call because Emerald didn't say anything, and he was like, "Ah, Fee, there you are." But Emerald didn't talk in the whole call.
Yeah, but like most of what would answer his call would be a Fee, wouldn't you say? Like, what else would answer?
Could be Gamma or a guard robot. They're all here.
Nah, those are all out in the city. That's fine. Those only turn on when you approach them, as we found out.
My guess is that the Eggman had a black and white video camera.
Yeah, that's about all that could make. He spent too much budget on these robots. He can't afford color TV.
He just likes the retro aesthetic.
Reminds him of his youth. God,
All
look at
right,
him punch.
Get down here. Get down.
Yeah, stop flying.
Stop showing off your rouge powers. Wait, are these both rouges? Both of
I
these
guess,
Fee-
yeah, because they were both flying.
Yeah, and they both did Rouge's death scream as well.
That is a little uncomfortable, thinking about robots screaming like one of your friends.
Pretty good psychological warfare, I guess.
Yeah, just a bit of a horror vibe.
Cream, hide!
Okay.
Shield to maximum. Let's go, number 13. Power to maximum. All right, number 14.
Kill.
Just all
Again.
numbered. Oh my god.
Every
you
time.
You just made me think of Omega. When you said that. Kill.
It's just what goes in my head every time. Kill. Kill. Honestly, like, I like Gamma the most. I will always like Gamma the most. But damn, Omega saying kill, that shit slaps.
Omega's
That's some
fantastic.
peak humor.
When I was watching the Q&A podcast by the comic writer earlier, they were talking about Omega. They basically, the conclusion that they came to was that There are two characters in the series who say what the audience is thinking, and they are Big and Omega.
Good. No one else deserves it more.
And then they did a little bit about Big and Omega being friends.
I like when I get two ats in Discord because then I know exactly who went live. Because they have both of their servers that they have. Mark is red. Mark is red. I want them to be friends. We all wanted them to be friends. They were all on the same side, but no. Eggman is forced to this terrible hand.
Alright.
Fodder.
Fodder! You're just fodder!
Where have you learned that one?
Yeah.
Emerald?
I would guess Knuckles, maybe.
What, Cream? I'm feeling very good right now. Give me the emerald shards.
He's becoming a murderer!
Yeah. Nobody taught him compassion. Everyone's just been teaching him to fight.
I hate the joke that just came into my head. Just Emerald standing over being like, do you want to know how I got these shards? Emerald, please stop!
Why? Cream? Cream, are you sad?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You haven't done anything bad.
There's nothing worse than making a girl cry. That's a sexist sentiment that Sonic taught me.
It's okay. We'll unlearn that later. And this must be the duct key. Let's go, Emerald. Thoughts?
Okay, now we head for the duct. Not in quotes here.
I like this game.
Oh no! Another robot!
So we meet again, Gizoid. Things will be different this time. Dr. Eggman gave me a emerald shard. He said a emerald shard.
A emerald shard.
I'll
You
use
know,
this-
it boasts their intelligence a little bit, but
I'll use it to defeat you and take the real Chaos Emerald.
Cream, hide behind me.
What's the matter? Aren't you going to fight me?
Emerald!
Cream, run!
But...
I'll destroy you. I'll take your emerald. Just like you took mine. Gamma's working through some things.
yeah, that's a understatement.
Emerald!
I'm okay. I can take it. I don't want to make you sad, so I won't fight.
No! Stop it!
This isn't enough. Increasing power output.
Chow! Chow! Cheese? Chow! 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 Chow!
That was hard on me.
I can tell you're doing great.
You're right. I was thinking that too.
You're right, he does look stupid.
This should take care of even the Gizoid. Yeah, it's basically a Charmander voice I'm doing, isn't it?
Oh, it sure is.
You better stop hurting Emerald, or else.
Or else what? What could a little bunny and her little round animal do to stop me?
Let's call it an animal. Cheese, let's go! Chow! Charmander!
Have
It
you
all comes
ever
back to Pokemon.
have you ever heard the I think it was in a commentary for one of the movies where the guy who plays Charmander talks about doing the voice?
No, I don't think so.
Because it's just one of the writers that did Charmander.
I only ever had the VHS version of like the early movies, so
Well, yeah, it's one of the writers did it. Basically, when they were doing the episode where Ash gets Charmander, he just recording came to an end, and they realized they hadn't actually recorded any voice for Charmander, and all the actors had left. So he just did it. And he says in the commentary, he's like, "So I just thought, we'll probably never see Charmander again. I'll just do it." And I'm like, "You wrote."
How did you not know?
Yeah, you wrote the script to the episode. How did you not realize? Like, the episode ends with him catching Charmander.
That's his Pokemon, buddy. He doesn't dump it like Butterfree.
But
I mean, he kind of does, but
it's honestly, that guy not known for paying attention. I think
No.
he was just like translating the scripts and wasn't really thinking about how any of the episodes connected to each other, because there was similar stuff with he also did translation work for Sonic X, and there were similar things with that, where there were things he should
Gotcha.
have known just from watching the episodes that completely went over his
Wild.
head. And I get, a lot of these writers, they're just doing a paid gig. They don't actually really care about the franchise at all. They-
for sure.
They, at the time as well, they probably didn't realize how big Pokemon was gonna get. They probably thought
Yeah,
they'd
I-
do one series.
I think most people didn't realize how big Pokemon
Yeah.
was gonna get.
So Cream,
Yes, you did, Cream.
Cream is very powerful. That fight was very easy.
Good on her. I mean, really, Cheese is very powerful.
Well, yeah, that's what it is. Not bad. But I can easily recover from this level of damage. Auto check start. Recovery initiated.
Oh,
Cream, Cheese, let's get out of here.
okay.
Oh, now I wish I had some cream cheese right now.
This duct is the only way out. I'll just wait here. So, I don't think I can just go back. No. We have to do some, like, training matches.
Still stuck in here.
We have to do a couple training matches before we're allowed to try Gamma again.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Emerald.
Don't cry. I don't want to see your cute eyes full of tears.
Are you hitting on me? but you're hurt, and it's my fault.
I'm fine. Even if I get damaged, I can recover right away.
I have your healing ability.
Yeah.
Really?
See, look. Look. Vibration mode engaged.
You just ran around and started vibrating. I don't know if that told me anything.
You're funny, Emerald.
You laughed. You finally laughed. You moody bitch.
I'll do my best.
Ciao, ciao.
And Cheese is with me too.
Finally laughed. I'd be pissed if someone said that to me.
Yeah, I'm like,
Like, what are you implying?
it's like those people are like, "Give me a smile, sweetheart." And it's
Yeah.
like, I don't care to.
Now I want to smile less. All right, then. It's time to train.
Okay, let's start. Oh, can we use the same rules we used at Amy's place? Those are the only ones I know, and I don't like learning.
Oh, you mean 10 KOs like everyone in this stupid place does?
Like-
Yeah.
Training against one of us gets 10 KOs. Have you ever heard of that rule?
Oh no, wait. We're not Emerald.
It's just a, what's the English word? Fad. Yeah, FAD, fad. You had it right. You nailed it. You got it. Also, quite a bit earlier, Hyland said, "Actually, I like this dynamic. Violence is fun, Emerald, and violence makes me cry for real, Cream."
Yeah,
That is very good.
I'm afraid. I'm afraid.
As you should be.
Yeah,
He
justified
almost
fear.
kicked you.
Get out of here.
You have
need
to
to
kill
heal.
him 10 times?
Yep. But it's fine. I can do it. Oh, well, I wasted that. He's dead.
Scormac is a cream.
Oh,
Yay, one!
he exploded, but it didn't get me somehow. I forgot.
Do you not have, like, the special equip that would be the same kind?
No, because that's not a special. That can always hit
That's
you.
true, that's just kind of a weird thing.
Gonna try and get him with these cheese tornadoes.
Trying to cheese it.
Why didn't
I'm
I
really
think of that?
disappointed in myself.
You know what? I made that joke in the context of Sonic Advance 3, but I completely didn't think of it in the context of this game for some reason.
Amazing.
Because
Yeah, Pastel, it's always creepy when a stranger's just like, yeah, you should smile. Like,
yeah.
no, don't talk to me. What really, like, gives people that instinct to do that?
It's, for anybody who doesn't care about Marvel movies, I apologize for this, but they had in Captain Marvel, there was the whole thing where all the right-wing idiots on the internet were complaining because she's not smiling on the poster. Even though I don't think there's been a single Marvel movie where the main character is smiling on the poster. It's just not.
Yeah, like
thematically.
they're always like making intense faces.
Yeah, so her expression on the poster was perfectly in line with like an Iron Man or a Captain America poster.
Yeah.
But then in the movie, there's actually a
The
scene.
scene.
In the movie, there's actually a scene where somebody tells her to smile and she doesn't.
Yeah, she pretty much nearly breaks his hand. It was great.
Yeah, and then in an interview, somebody was like, "Was that scene written in response to the posters?" And she was like, "No, that was filmed long before the posters came out. It's just
it's just that
normal
it's
experience
such a
for
thing
women."
that happens. Yeah. I feel like I'm one of the few people that liked that movie. I liked it.
I loved
it. Was fun.
I saw it on
Yeah.
opening night.
Yeah.
I don't usually go. I think the only other Avengers movie I went to on opening night was Endgame. But I went to that one on opening night specifically because there were so many right-wing idiots boycotting it. and I wasn't the only one because it was full. We only just got a seat. That was a good movie.
You are in good company. I mean, in general, I tend to like. I totally understand every complaint about Marvel movies ever, and I have quite a few myself. But like in general, I still like them for the most part. So
I watched.
there's
all
only a
of them.
few that I dislike.
Same. And
I'm not
even
I'm
then,
not a
there's
big
usually
fan of the,
things about them that I like. Even
Yeah,
if I
yeah.
dislike them overall.
like
Which
there's still good moments and stuff,
which
but
ones
I'm not
like?
I'm not a big fan of how Endgame ended up being overall. I just think that a lot of it just kind of fell flat. Like it had some cool concepts, but
I liked it a lot, but I'm a big fan of time travel movies in general. My favorite
no, that's
movie
fair.
being
Well, the
Back
time
to the
travel
Future,
stuff
so-
was the cool part of it.
Well, yeah.
And then had so many other like weird random fight stuff, and some of the writing was kind of like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, Thor: Dark World is, I would say, my least favorite.
Yeah,
I
that wasn't
used
really
to-
the greatest.
I used to always say, I mean, I've watched all the Thor movies anyway, but I always used to say I like most of the MCU movies except for the Thor ones. But now I can't say that anymore because I love the third one.
Yeah, because they got good again.
But the thing is, even the ones I don't like have things I like in them. 'Cause
Yeah, for sure.
I don't like Thor: Dark World. It's probably my least favorite MCU movie, but I do love the Loki parts of it, and I love like
Yeah.
the stuff
'Cause
with his
those are
mom
fun.
and everything.
You're nicer than Amy.
Wow.
Jesus. Gravy can't just say this about people. Let's take a break. I want to look around. Outside. Can you get outside?
Nope.
If Eggman comes back, we're in trouble.
Can we just go? No, we still can't do this.
No, well, okay.
All right, we got to
Yeah,
figure
honestly,
out
like
what it wants from
the
us.
Ed Norton Hulk movie, like it was fun.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, I quite like it. It's very different from any of the other things, but
Definitely, because you know, it was from a different era of them.
yeah, but it's not bad. Located. I think this might be an optional fight. I'm gonna see if I can just back out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely get
No,
that,
I
Pastel.
can't.
Because, like, a lot of them are pretty rinse and repeat with a lot of things, with just, like, a few added extra stuff. So, like, it's very easy to get tired of how many damn MCU movies there are.
Yeah. Like, yeah, Mel doesn't like him, and I get it. So I remember when Endgame came out, Mel asked me how it was, and I was like, "Oh, I really liked it, but I wouldn't recommend it to you."
Yeah, exactly.
And she was like, "Thank you for adding that part." Because I think a
Just
lot
'cause
of other
sometimes you
people
just
had been
know that.
shocked that she hadn't seen it.
Oh, yeah.
Because you always get that, you know, you'll say you...
yeah.
you know, my one is Scott Pilgrim. Every time I say that I have no interest in Scott Pilgrim, people are like,
Yeah.
what? But I don't care.
It's such the nerd icon movie
Yeah,
must watch.
That's why I don't like it.
Yeah, no, I get you. That's so valid.
Um,
I think that was one thing that I just kind of like learned growing up is how sick I was of people doing that to me, so I just stopped doing that to anybody else ever.
Yeah.
So now I get these things where people are like, "Oh, don't hate me that I haven't seen this or I don't care." I'm like, "That's fine.
yeah.
If you have interest, go for it. If you don't. It's fine.
Yeah.
Live your life."
Everybody, like, it's like connected to my whole, like, no guilty pleasures thing. I don't believe in
Yeah.
guilty pleasures. If you like something, like it. You shouldn't... If somebody's making you feel guilty for liking something, they're not your friend.
Yeah.
Don't talk to that person anymore. Unless you're related, I guess you kind of have to, but you know.
Sometimes that happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like, I have zero interest in Star Wars stuff. I even have watched the movies now, finally, because my friend got me to do it, because I just like the Lego Star Wars game. That's fun.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. But the movies have no real, you know, interest for me.
No, I'm with you on that. I don't like Star Wars either. It's funny because probably my favorite Star Wars stuff is actually the prequel movies. I still don't like them.
Yeah.
But so many people I know who are big into Star Wars are like, those are the bad ones, and I'm like,
Yeah.
but they're all bad. Like, they don't feel any different than the original three to me. They're like on the
Yeah.
same... I think the problem is just that people were older when those ones came out, and then they don't have the nostalgia for them, so they don't recognize that they're exactly the same.
Yeah, it's so weird.
But, you know, if you love Star Wars, great. I'm sitting here
That's
playing
awesome.
Sonic the Hedgehog, my favorite series
Yeah.
that many other people don't like, so I get it.
Exactly.
Retreat! Retreat! I think this was actually... Oh no, wait, we might actually have to go to each place and beat the fees.
Ah, jeez.
That might be what's happening here.
Ah, jeez. That's fine. Let's talk about more hated
fees.
media.
Yeah. Yeah, it's, I've got Disney Plus, mostly for the Disney stuff. But it's so loaded with Star Wars stuff, and I don't care.
Yeah.
And it's always trying
Just
to
to
get
get
me
those
to...
Marvel shows.
Oh, yeah. I am enjoying those. I've got, because this Wednesday, I've been watching them with my mum and sister, because you can do, like, there's a group watch thing,
Yeah.
where it'll auto-sync everybody together so we can watch them remotely together.
Yeah.
So we've been watching the Marvel shows with that, and it's going to be a busy day on Wednesday because there's the new episode of Loki, and then there's also the Monsters Inc. show that we're going to watch, and I think Black Widow comes out as well. So we're going to be watching
Yeah, they're
all
really
that.
going ham with the shows just back to back.
They sure are. I'm okay with it. I've always kind of viewed the MCU as like a TV series anyway.
Yeah.
and
There's
I
too
think-
much connecting. That's why I like them, because I typically don't like movies a ton, but I like... Because I like the build-up. I like
Yes.
having reoccurring things. Which
That I think that's
exactly
it for
what that
me as
is.
well, yeah. And this is what I was, because I was talking with Mel about it. I couldn't really articulate what it is I like about it, but that was the closest I could get. Was like it's kind of more like a big high-budget TV show than it is a set of movies,
Yeah.
and I like that.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd like. I won't say exactly what it is for anybody who doesn't know and doesn't want to know, but there's in one of the new movies coming up, there's a character appearing. He's in the trailer, so it's not like big spoiler. But there's a character appearing who hasn't appeared in a very long time, and that kind of stuff gets me excited.
Yeah, because it's the continuity aspect's so fun.
Yeah. And it's also nice.
Cormac got it for Marvel, yeah.
Yeah. I got it for Disney because, you know, I'm a big animation nerd.
You sure are, buddy.
And it's a really handy way of just having easy access to as much of their animated content as possible. So if I ever want to look at anything for whatever reason, I can just be like, oh, that's on here. I do score Mac. That is who I mean.
How do you spell that movie's name?
I don't want to be too specific in case anybody... Because a lot of the time I'll avoid trailers. Because trailers give away too much, in my opinion.
They do nowadays. It's
Yeah.
kind of absurd.
They either they give away too much, or they're just really... They don't represent the movie properly. Because I remember when Tangled was coming out, I saw the trailer for it, and I was like, oh, they're trying to do a Shrek. I don't want to see this. It looks like Shrek. Because the trailer was really bad and really gave you a false idea of what the movie was going to be like.
But, like, it's a good movie.
It's a good movie. It's probably my favorite Disney princess movie.
Valid.
Oh no, this guy's got gamma powers. I didn't know until he died.
Owie. Also, yes, Pastel, there's a Monster Inc. show. One of the
Yes.
characters looks generic as hell, and another one is Mike Wazowski, but blue. And named Gary.
Oh, I assumed, when you said generic as hell, I assumed you were talking about Gary.
No, somehow that's not the one.
I don't actually know anything else about it.
The first thing I ever saw was about one of, like, the main characters that was going around and how bad his design was, because it was so generic and not a monster, practically.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I was like,
I
wow,
guess-
that really is just like a dude you kind of elongated.
Oh no, I guess I'll find out on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called Monsters at Work, and it's just like I don't know. It's been very unclear whether it's actually got any characters from the movie in it, from what I've seen. I guess it probably does if Gary is Mike's enemy.
Unless they just introduce him just to be like, haha, sell more merchandise from the same exact patterns we've done before.
Yeah, just repaint these toys. That's probably what it is, isn't it? Repaint them. It's like one complaint that I actually agree with about the MCU is that with every movie they change the costumes, even if it doesn't feel necessary, just so that they can sell more toys. And
Yeah.
and that's especially Spider-Man a problem. That wasn't a good sentence, but you know what I mean.
It's true, that is how Transformers does it as well.
That is true. Yeah, well, that's what Transformers was, wasn't it? Transformers is something else in Japan, and they just repainted them and sold them as something else.
Yeah.
But yeah, Spider-Man already has like a perfect costume, but they have to give him a new one every movie so they can sell more toys.
You know, that is something that does irk me about specifically the MCU, is how they've handled some of the Spider-Man stuff. I'm not happy with it.
Yeah, see, I agree. I understand where people are coming from with that, but I also understand why they did it, because they've kind of already done movies about the kind of more traditional Spider-Man stuff. So
For sure. Like, I love that they managed to skip over doing yet another introduction story. I'm really happy about that aspect. That was great.
I think they've kind of gone, well, we've had all of these traditional Spider-Man movies already, so let's, with our one, skip ahead to where he's... Because they definitely expect everyone to have already seen all the other Spider-Man movies, which is something I'm a bit worried about with the next Spider-Man movie, because I haven't seen those movies, and I think I'm gonna need to have seen them to understand it, if all the rumors
To get
are
some
true.
context.
Yeah. Because we
Tom Holland is by far the best Spider-Man that they've had. It's nothing wrong with him or his character stuff. I have issues with, like, Tony giving him so much stuff, the mecha suit side of things.
I have
issues
with
that.
the glasses thing in the second one, because with the whole drone strike thing, that doesn't feel like something that Tony would have made at that point in his life.
Yes, definitely.
Doesn't feel like something that a post Age of Ultron Tony would be okay with, not only giving to a kid, but even having himself.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It just feels like they pushed you know, the whole Peter Parker character so far beyond his neighborhood, like, immediately.
Yeah.
It just kind of feels like they were like, all right, we finally have the rights to it. Now we're going to shove him into this Avengers story, and we're going to beef him the hell up, and also do all this other crazy shit all immediately.
It feels like...
And it's like, I definitely understand not having the exposition stuff. I liked that, but it still feels weird.
Yeah. It definitely feels like we just got that one montage of neighborhood Spider-Man, and then that was it.
Yeah.
And I would definitely like to see more of that.
Yeah, so that's my issues with it, most of all. But Tom Holland's nailing it. He's so great at, like, having the nerd kind of aspect that Tobey Maguire was really good at, but also the cockiness that Andrew Garfield was able to capture just in one person, finally.
Yeah. Okay, let's take this up a notch.
Okay.
Ciao!
It's the first dialogue in a while.
Yeah, really. I was just like, doing combat over there.
I think I just have to do this, and then we can finally take on Gamma and leave. But I believe Gamma is the final boss of this story, so...
We'll be free. This is probably a bias, but in Far From Home when he was in the Netherlands was my favorite part. Your balance going back. It's okay. Andrew Garfield's best thing was his chemistry with Emma Stone.
I really did love the Mysterio stuff in Far From Home. The scene where he's just like in the illusions. It was very... Like, I don't know much about Marvel Comics. I basically learn about these characters through the MCU.
Gotcha, yeah.
So they're kind of... That's another one of the reasons I like them, because I've made a few attempts to get into Marvel Comics, and...
It's so difficult.
It's so difficult for a new fan to get into. But the MCU is kind of like condensed versions for people who are new to it, which I really appreciate.
Yeah.
And the MC, because I know more about DC Comics, the Mysterio stuff was a lot like Scarecrow stuff, and I love Scarecrow stuff.
Yes, Scarecrow's the coolest.
Yeah.
That's valid. When it comes to DC, I pretty much don't care about most of their IPs, but I really like Batman stuff.
Yeah. That was originally... That was the only superhero I liked, was Batman, and it's because I grew up on the animated series. And I used to really, really hate Superman. But then I watched a couple animated Superman movies they made, and I was like, huh, well that was interesting. And then I read a couple of Superman books, and now I think Superman might be my favorite.
Oh, that's cool. I'm kind of glad that had a turnaround.
When he's handled well, Superman is really good. It's just that he's not handled well very often.
Yeah.
There's too many people who think that Superman's only interesting when he's evil, and I think the opposite.
Yeah, that's really weird.
I'm so tired of seeing evil Superman.
I don't care for it.
No.
We can have other. He can be a good dude because he is a good dude.
So yeah, Batman and Superman are my kind of like those are the superheroes I know the most about. And then thanks to the MCU, I know a decent amount about. Because I also have a close friend who is super into Marvel Comics. So I'll watch a lot of the MCU movies with him. He doesn't live here anymore, but back when he did, we would always go and see them together. So after the movie, I'd be like, what was that about? And he'd like explain what all the connections were and like what it was like in the comics.
That's me with my friends for the most part, because like I looked up a ton of stuff about the comics back when I was first really getting into Marvel content when I was like a young teenager.
Right.
So I have a lot of the comic knowledge without actually reading the comics.
Yeah.
Which I feel like is the only manageable way to do it.
Yeah, for sure. I keep buying Spider-Man #1 books, thinking,
They're all
right, well,
different.
this is #1, so it's got to be a good starting point, right? And they all open with something that makes it very clear that I need to have read a previous one to understand what's going on.
I feel like Spider-Man's the worst offender of it.
Yeah. I mean, so what happened last time? I bought the first, I think it was Amazing Spider-Man. I bought the first book of the current run. And it was made very clear early on that I needed to read Superior Spider-Man first, because Peter Parker has just recovered his body from Dark Ark, who had been living in it for a few years in the Superior Spider-Man series. So I was like, okay, I'll buy #1 Superior Spider-Man. This'll catch me up. It turns out I bought the wrong #1 Superior Spider-Man. And the #1 Superior Spider-Man that I bought was the #1 Superior Spider-Man set after the #1 Amazing Spider-Man that I had bought. So I need to find a different #1 Superior Spider-Man.
So much. Yeah.
And yeah, this is what Marvel keep complaining, that their sales are dropping and that manga are outselling them. This is why. If you want to read My Hero Academia, you just buy My Hero
You
Academia
start
Volume 1.
Yeah.
And it's easy.
It's crazy. That's because like that they are formatted so damn differently. I think the only thing comparable in the East is like the Fate series. Fate's crazy. That shit's just like a trying to get at the Spider-Man.
But it's like even with Dragon Ball stuff, there's so many different Dragon Balls, but they give them all different names, so it's easy to know which one it is.
Yeah.
Don't make another new series and call it Superior Spider-Man again.
Yeah. Well, exactly, Skorak. The best time is when they're doing a reboot, and then everyone will tell you, the reboot sucks, the originals were better, you should get those.
Well, I don't think Marvel even really do reboots, do they?
Not really often, very rarely.
Yeah, from what I've heard, it's pretty much all still canon
DC
from
likes
the
to
60s.
do some
does a lot of reboots. I was actually reading a lot of DC up until they did the New 52 reboot, and then I stopped. For me, the reboot was a jumping off point.
Yeah. They're like, alright, had my fun, goodbye.
Yeah, so I really like the DC universe as it was from the 80s up till the 2010s, and then I fell off it when they rebooted it for the 2010s.
Right. From
what
Pastel
I've
earlier
heard-
said,
Oh,
I'm tired of seeing edgy, twisted things in general. Like, it's
Same.
fine if it was originally like that. At this point in my life, I'm just tired of seeing things go wrong and want a little bit of goodness in my life.
same, Pastel. That's why I
valid,
decided
yeah.
if I ever get around to actually doing my YouTube series, I'm gonna focus on good things as much as I'm gonna complain about things too.
Oh, of course,
I
because,
don't-
like, nothing's without criticism at some
Exactly.
point.
But I don't want to be like another angry video game guy. There's so many of those already. I want to be more
Yeah.
positive.
Yeah.
Like my first, the first video I want to make is basically me complaining about what I don't like about Sonic Lost World. But I'm also gonna like talk about what I do like about it and say what I would have done to change it. Because that's the
Yeah, I always find it much more interesting when it's like, here's how I would approach it differently.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's interesting stuff.
So many of those angry nerd videos are always... They're never constructive. It's always just like, this is dumb and stupid.
Yeah.
And it's never...
The
here's
Aaron
how-
Haynes method.
Yeah. Man, I've watched a lot of... Well, not a lot. I've watched probably all of Sequelitis, and I love Aaron, but it's frustrating to me that a lot of the things that he praises Mega Man for are the same things that he condemns Zelda for.
Yeah, it's so fascinating. Like, yeah, a lot of times humans are naturally a little bit hypocritical in certain aspects, but it's just really interesting how you can be that blind to your own biases of things.
Yeah. So I remember in his Mega Man Sequelitis, he talks about how if you lose to the boss, you have to spend like half an hour grinding this one enemy in this one room to build up your power again. And he talks about that as a positive, and I'm like, if any other game did this, you would
Why?
hate it.
What is okay?
I don't know. It's like this one little worm enemy that shows up endlessly, and you have to just kill it over and over again to get your power back up. And I don't understand why he likes it in Mega Man, because he would definitely hate it in any other game.
Why would you like that in anything ever? As a JRPG fan, the one thing people always tell me is they hate grinding, and I'm like, yes, you're right, you should.
Yes. Grinding is bad.
Let me tell you a couple JRPGs that do it better, at least.
Emerald, are you taking it easy on me?
Ciao!
Please don't hold back.
Let's fight fucking again and talk more about games.
Oh no.
This is trading.
Okay, Cream.
But, can we take a short break? I'll be right back.
Cream needs the bathroom. Alright.
Time to switch him.
Now that we've got the advanced knowledge that we're doing that again.
Yep. Thank God.
Alright, after this training session, it's gonna be the real thing.
I'll do my best.
I did really love his Mega Man thing, talking about how the Mega Man X stage is a great tutorial.
I'm always
She's
fascinated
getting pumped
by
too.
that. Oh, she's getting her stomach pumped.
I walk away to use the restroom and she's just like fucking knocking back some drinks.
Yeah, I'm always really fascinated by the way that video games tutorialize stuff. As somebody with ADHD, it's very difficult for me to follow a bad tutorial, so I really appreciate a good
Yeah.
one.
I could definitely understand that.
An example I always have, I mean, like, the very first Mario game is a really good example of tutorializing well, because...
Oh yeah, people love to reference that one, because it is
Yeah.
so just innate, here you go, you're learning.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
happening.
But one that I don't see people talk about a lot is how the beginning of Majora's Mask teaches you how to
Yes!
jump.
Yes! Yes!
It's
Thank you!
so good.
I always bring that one up, thank you!
And they kind of, it always upset me that for the DS version, they kind of ruined it by putting a big sign
It
right in the
sure did.
path.
It's true. Like, I don't mind most of the 3DS changes that a lot of people do, because I'm like, whatever.
That's
it's
the
still
only
the
one.
game.
That's the only
But,
one I
like,
remember being a
There
problem
sure
for
is
me.
that giant ass sign.
It's right in your path, so you can't even. They didn't even tuck it away so you can avoid it.
Yeah.
And
Because I
it's-
never read signs in games. I'm
No.
just like, fuck it.
But it's such a shame because it was done perfectly. They didn't need the sign.
Yeah,
Like,
you just kind of go, oh, this is how you jump in
Yeah.
this world.
You were forced to learn to jump because it's the only thing you could do.
Yeah. Ah, I'm so excited to stream Majora's Mask clears here.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stream Wind Waker soon. Because
Ah, do it.
I never finished the HD version. I've got it on my Wii U, but I don't think I ever beat it. So.
Me with the Twilight Princess one, yeah.
Yeah, well, I had the same thing with the Twilight Princess one, but I streamed it. That's how I got around. And I
Valid.
streamed Twilight Princess ages ago.
I got to Arbiter's Ground, and then I remembered how much I hated the sand, and then I just didn't get back to it for a while, even though I knew
Valid.
that the top was coming, and the top's really fun.
The top is one of my favorite new Zelda weapons. I feel like
It's so good.
that I don't think they've added like a completely new concept for a Zelda item since maybe Majora's Mask, and then the top came along. Because I don't think there was anything in Wind Waker that was really like, oh, this is new and interesting.
Yeah, because most of their like mechanics were with the songs and less about the items, so
Yeah,
it made sense that all the items were pretty much the same dealio, like the mirror shield and stuff.
yeah. Like I.
Oh, the leaf.
Obviously, don't mean it as a. Oh, the leaf, yeah, and the leaf
Yeah,
is like
that's true.
continued. Because that was basically the proto Breath of the Wild glider, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
When Skyward Sword HD comes out, it's probably the first time since forever I'll complete a Zelda game. Since unlike CG, I still never completed Breath of the Wild.
I don't.
Oh my god, finally someone slower than me.
I don't know if I'm gonna. I'm on the fence about Skyward Sword HD. I had so many problems with the original. Just I'm so conflicted about the original because I really love its story and I really love its art. But
Yeah.
the motion controls were so difficult for me, I never got the hang of them.
Oh yeah, but you don't have to use them on the HD.
But I feel like the replacement for them looks more frustrating to me.
Oh no, I think it looks a lot better since
Yeah.
it's kind of like using smash moves in Brawl, like or in any of the Smash games, where you just kind of flick it in the right direction.
Well, yeah, but there's so many things where you have to do more than just like flick it though. And I feel like
I mean, it's
there'll
an analog stick. I think it will work.
be. I'll have to try it. Joe will probably buy it, so I'll probably try it.
I mean, I'll let you know as well, because I'm definitely getting it. Since I can't do motion control stuff very much because, like, as I've learned over the years, normal people don't lose feeling in their arm when they bend it in weird directions. So, motion controls, if I have to hold like anything up in a certain direction, my hand just starts losing feeling.
Oh,
so,
right. I've started having that lately. I think it's like a carpal tunnel thing or something for me, but
possibly.
I don't know. That's not meant as a diagnosis for you, though.
No, I've just always had poor blood circulation.
Oh,
I'm
right.
pretty sure. So like, my limbs just can't handle certain angles.
Right.
It's why I don't feel comfortable. Like, there's always that like one stereotype for gay people where they always sit in weird ways and stuff like that. And I've always got made fun of jokingly because I can't do that or else I lose feeling in my legs.
Oh.
I have to sit like a normal person.
You know, I never finished Minish Cap either, and I could stream it. The
I
same way I'm
also never
streaming
finished
this.
Minish Cap. Oh yeah, you could.
I've
I
really
just
wanted
lost
to.
my copy of it.
I've still got mine.
I need to get a new one.
I've been really tempted to stream Drill Dozer, but I'm worried that because it has vibration, I think, and I'm worried that would just break my GameCube somehow. I'm sure it wouldn't.
I think it'll be fine.
If it was fine for the Game Boy, it's probably fine for the GameCube.
Minish Cap had the gust jar. That was a fun little quirky little item.
Good job, Cream.
I like
You're
soda
ready.
items.
I think I can fight that robot now.
No problem. I guarantee it. Hello? 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 Is anyone there?
There's a voice coming from the computer.
Oh no, Sonic!
To the computer.
Oh, I need somebody to remind me at the end of this cutscene to turn Emerald back onto good mode.
Ah, yes. I will do it if no one else.
I finally found Sonic! Are you really telling the truth, Eggman? Of course I am, just hang on. Hello!
I love Sonic just casually being there while Eggman's on the phone.
Sonic!
Shh, let's hide. Alright, show me some proof. Shoot, why isn't anyone picking up the phone? I knew you were lying. Ah! Just wait a minute, don't go anywhere. I've got Cream and the Gizoid hostage. Yeah, sure.
They're gone. But what should we do? If Eggman catches us, he'll use us to capture Sonic.
Yeah, okay, let's go.
I'll do my best. Let's go, Cheese.
Turn that bad boy
Ciao,
on.
ciao.
Change him.
Yes.
Do it!
Thank you. I remembered at the last second.
Good.
I was just about to select the thing, and then I was like, no, wait. So you'll see, if you look back at the video, you'll see my pointer go over the thing and then quickly go back away. As I was like, nope.
Fuse and become the ultimate sitter.
Hey there, Rust Bucket. You look bored. Wanna play?
You're back.
Things will be different this time.
I've got a
I'll
gun.
use my... Yeah! I'll use my real-ass gun! Blam, blam! Ciao!
Found Shadow's guns. Your power will be taken from you, like mine was.
I got you now, bitch!
Kiss and merge to obtain sitting powers.
Oh, Joe would love that sentiment.
I'm glad that's the one thing that really lasts, whether he's here or not.
Yeah.
Is the kiss and merge joke.
I can tell you that he is very proud that's his legacy.
I'm glad. How would ultimate sitting even look like, I wonder? Just give us like 4 legs when we fuse so that we can sit like a normal person and like a weirdo. It'll be great. That's ultimate.
I feel like ultimate sitting would probably just be like sitting on top of a mountain. That's
That too. We can climb Mount Everest and do it. It looks like normal sitting, but you've got options. Ultimate sitting is just rotating how you're sitting every 2 seconds.
Oh, I do that anyway then.
That's true. You and Danny.
Got that fidget butt.
You did it. We almost didn't need to do all that training. Who would have thought?
We definitely
Elongate
didn't
the
need to.
game.
Yeah. Forced training. We still got another round though for sure because he only had 5 lives.
Yeah.
Is that the best you can do?
Admiral Cheese, it's not over yet. Be careful. He's playing by Amy's rules now.
I can't lose just yet. Maximum output. Initiate battle mode. Go, God Robo. Oh, he's gonna have a friend now.
How exciting.
That's fine though. Yeah, I think so, SkullPirateMike. Because I'm pretty sure this is the final battle of the Cream story.
Her whole story was really, I don't want to fight, but also we're trapped in here.
Yeah.
And there's a dude in the way of our escape.
We were just in Eggman's base the entire time.
Emerald, I need you to never make a noise like Knuckles again.
Huh!
That was... It was that so powerfully in only the right ear. I can't handle that. Not again.
Huh!
You rat bastard! What did I say?
Is he gonna...
I'll cry about it. I know I'm not a girl, but I'll cry about it.
Let's stop making crying about things gendered.
Yeah. We're in 2021 now, alright? I'll cry no matter fucking
Yeah,
what.
I can be a crybaby boy.
I almost cried about Pokemon. I'm not above it.
Hey, I cry at like 50% of the movies I watch.
Oh my god. My friend's favorite story to tell is when the 20th anniversary movie came out and we all went to see it in theaters. And literally, Belle brought napkins with us because she knew the second Hoa was on screen I was gonna cry, and it happened.
Hoa's good though.
I just have such a particular emotional attachment to Ho-Oh, with like the anime having it in the first episode, and my first game was Gold.
Yeah.
So I just like, I have so much emotional attachment to it.
I really, really wanted the poster for that movie.
Yeah, I remember when I had it in the background once, and you were like, "Where the hell did you get that?"
Yeah. I wanted it so bad. I never found one.
Yeah.
But,
it's a very pretty poster, though. I'm glad.
Yeah, it sure is. I actually, I tried to get my local theatre to give it to me after the showing, but they'd already promised them to people, apparently. I think
Damn
the
it.
staff just wanted them.
I think they did, yeah. I cry all the time, but only when I'm alone, which is always. Screw back, you're so valid.
Yeah,
Sometimes you just gotta cry about things. It's okay.
I have a funny relationship with crying because I cannot cry. Like, even if I want to, I can't cry normally. But
Yeah,
put
into like media.
put a sad or even sometimes a happy movie on, and I'll cry like
Yeah.
a baby.
Yeah, I get that. I definitely get that. Because, like, that's the thing, is I always joke around that the kind of media that I like, or the anime I like, is stuff that makes me feel.
Yes.
Because I genuinely am seeking out stuff that's gonna make me cry at the end of it.
Absolutely. I'm that way for, like, comedy shows as well. It's why one of my favorite comedy shows is Scrubs, because that show makes
Scrubs
me cry
is
all the
good.
time.
Yeah.
There's one season, I think it's the 6th season, where I cry at like almost every episode. I'm like, this is a good show. And also I laugh like crazy at them, so You get
Yeah, it's the perfect balance.
the whole spectrum. The
See,
whole
I've tried a lot of
emotional
things in my life, but basically never media. There's media that makes me feel alright. Your name was the closest I got in a long time. Yeah,
That's the opposite. So that's who said that?
Hylian did.
Yeah, Hylian. You're the opposite.
But it's
of
rarely
me.
actually Teos.
You're my other half.
So now you guys gotta combine, like Pastel and I combined
Yeah.
for sitting.
We need to kiss and merge.
And then you can cry all the time.
Joe's in the room. Hang on. What's up? Nando's? You get a cheeky Nando's?
Nando's. I know he can't hear me, but
I've actually never eaten Nando's. Sure, get me whatever you're having. I'll try it.
kiss and have merged to obtain crying powers.
Oh, you're not getting actual. Oh yeah, sure. Exactly the same as you. Joe's got really basic
yeah.
ass taste, so I know I'll like whatever he's having.
That's fair. I'm known to be like very hard to make cry, but if it hits specific spots, I'm gonna end up bawling. Yeah. So Danny and I both have this thing where like it's really hard for us to cry in front of other people. And so like usually it's media when I'm alone that I'll cry at, but then there's like weird specific things where I'm like, all right, guess I'm gonna sob now.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna tell an embarrassing story about Joe now. But when we went to see Coco, during the ending part, for anybody who's seen it, the ending part where he's singing to Mama Coco, I just heard what I thought at first was laughing coming from Joe in the seat next to me, and I turned to him to be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" But he was actually sobbing. But the thing is, his sobbing saved our entire rest of our group from crying because everyone was like, "What's going on?" So So when we came out, Joe was kind of embarrassed about it, and my friend Elliot, a different Elliot, obviously.
Of course. Listen, I'm called CG around these parts.
He's the guy who I've done a lot of comic work with in the past. He was like, "Oh, dude, you sobbing actually saved me from sobbing, so thank you."
Oh boy.
Joe's a sweet boy.
It's true.
That's the thing. Like,
Shout out to Joe.
I don't judge him at all for crying. I would have judged him if he had been laughing.
Yeah, it's just funny that that's what you confused it for.
Yeah. Well, I was like, this is a really sad scene. Why the fuck is Joe laughing at? Anyway. Gah, why? I cannot lose. Cannot understand. Can't understand.
Mr. Robot, what are you fighting for?
Don't ask him existential questions.
What am I fighting for?
Exactly.
That's a Mega Man joke for anybody.
It sure is.
That Gizoid stole my power. Revenge. Get power back.
Power isn't something you can give or take.
You haven't watched My Hero Academia.
It's something that you use to defend those that are dear to you. You'll understand if you find someone you care about. If you want to protect.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
The Emerald Shard is leaving me. What?
Just like force expelling it?
It sounded like a divorce.
I don't care about it anymore.
Oh look, see, Cream could
Oh, it
just
just
do
created?
it. Yeah, we didn't have to take it to Tails.
It's the power of children. We're so silly.
Oh, the combined Chaos Emerald has been absorbed by Emerald.
Thanks, narrator.
Rolo.
It's the green one.
Wow, still green.
The relationship ended with Emerald Shard.
Facebook updated single.
This feeling, it's like everything feels sharper.
Shoot. Unbelievable. My robots are useless. Useless.
I only knew that was Eggman because of the voice clip.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Eggman's back. Guess you forgot. He's still here. I wonder what the switch is. Like,
That's the switch that Knuckles... Hey, try pushing it.
like this? Push.
Hey, someone! Gah! Wah!
He shook for way too long.
Yeah. All right, just as we planned. Is this the switch for the phone? Hey, the picture's on. Okay.
Uh-huh. Okay, yeah,
Ow, ow,
alright.
ow, 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 ow!
Yeah, Eggman's gonna die. What? Huh? Hey, Eggman, having fun? Did you want to show us that new dance of yours? Pretty cool, man.
Gah!
Watch a man get essentially faded.
Sonic! Emerald!
Sonic!
Hey,
Cream.
Cream!
Yeah.
We're gonna head back now. So Eggman was telling the truth. Are you two okay?
Yes, Emerald protected me. And she's.
Ciao!
Please acknowledge him. Thank you.
And she's did too.
I'll go get you. Wait there.
Don't worry, Emerald's here.
I'm going at Sonic speed. Hang on. What? Why was Cream sad?
Motion sickness.
You! I'll get you! Except I'm gonna be trapped here forever! There's nobody to turn off the switch!
We did it!
We destroyed all the robots that could have helped him, and then we left him trapped there.
Yeah. Guess he's dead. Ignore the other 2 chapters.
All right. So that means the next time we'll be doing Shadow and Emerald's chapters,
Wild.
because Emerald gets his own chapter, and then that's the end.
We're doing it. Wow.
Yeah, we're almost there.
Wow.
Let's raid Danny.
Yeah.
Thank-
Witcher Monday.
Thanks for being here, everybody. I really appreciate it. I feel like probably everybody here is already in my Discord, but feel free to join if you want.
It's true.
Feel free to leave and rejoin.
Yeah, just to make us feel something.
Yeah. I really wish
We're gonna go rest our voices.
I really wish that this raid dialogue box would actually prioritize people you're following. Because I type in
Yep.
captain and a lot of other people come up.
Thanks for the talks and the game in the background. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was these chapters.
I'll be back tomorrow doing Shadow's story in Sonic 06, which is going to be a good time, I'm sure.
Yes, yes.
And we'll be back. You know, we've pretty much just been doing this every Monday. Should we
We
just
really
say?
have.
Should we just say
But
it's
yeah.
next Monday? Yeah.
We'll finish this up next Monday.
We'll be back next Monday with this. We've been saying we might do like other ones during the week, but it's never happened.
No, we're both so like caught up in our own things. We're like,
Yeah.
oh right, it's Sunday. We're doing this tomorrow.
That's the thing. It's always a last minute thing as well on Sunday where I'm like, oh crap, I haven't arranged anything with CG.
So we'll see you all next Monday.
Yeah, and we'll get to see Shadow again. We actually haven't seen him in a long time.
Yeah, dude's just been absent. He's
Yeah.
been sleeping at Club Rouge.
He was in the first 2 chapters. Have we seen him again since?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either.
Just glad CG posted the time. Wink, wink, hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
All right.
We're running out of raid time.
Okay, yeah, bye. Love you, everybody. Have a good... That's it, I rated.
Have a good.
Have a good... Well,